Welcome back to Beacon, the City of Heroes. I'm Tormented by Gnomes. I'm your game master, and I am joined once again by my intrepid crew, consisting of Caustic Phoenix, Leg Day, Lemon Kiwi, and Mudcat. Phoenix, what's going on? Caustic?
Oh, so much.
Just go with Caustic? Like when people are just not using the whole thing, what do they usually go for?
Yeah, they go with Caustic. There's too many Phoenixes out there, and apparently I forgot that Apex is a thing. But in most of the spaces I'm in, we're not talking Apex, so I'm fine.
Anyways, I interrupted you. Go ahead.
Wait, what?
How you doing? How's things?
Things are going super great, smooth, easygoing. But I'm so thrilled to be here, and happy Father's Day to all the daddies out there.
Yeah, happy Daddy's Day.
Daddy? Sorry, Daddy. Especially Pedro Pascal. Leg Day, what's going on?
Oh, I'm just losing myself in thought now that you've mentioned Pedro Pascal. I'll be back in 5 minutes.
Okay, you know what? Take your time. I'm
Rabbit trail.
When you're right,
trail
you're right.
off into some pleasant middle distance thoughts right now.
Can Pedro make an appearance in tonight's stream?
Yeah, Pedro, come on out.
Yeah, thank you.
Ah!
You don't have a cat named Pedro Pascal yet.
No,
I'm disappointed
no.
in you. Okay.
But after the show, I'm telling my wife because we're doing that one.
Yeah.
Gotta be done.
Lemon Kiwi, what's going on in your world? What's the blueprints?
Oh yeah, puzzle game good. Takes a lot of brain power. So chili cheese fries nuggets acquired. Which will power me through this episode of superheroes.
You like to do Talos Principle, puzzle games, like things that require neuron activation on screen. It's very impressive. That ain't me.
It's fun, and a little help from chat goes a long way
True.
too. So
True. It's the
Cat Daddy's Day too, I guess, right?
Yeah, Mudcat, how are you? Thank you for joining us right after your world tour.
Yeah, I'm good. Yeah, a little. Mentally, I'm about 75% there. But we're waking
That's
up.
good.
We're gearing up. I got it's okay. I
C
took a nap
plus?
earlier.
That's
Yeah,
passing.
I just rolled off a plane a couple hours ago, so
Shit.
we're yeah, it's good.
And he
But,
looks like it.
Yeah, they physically
know.
rolled him out of a luggage compartment.
I'm looking.
It was cheaper
rough,
that way.
Trust me.
Roll out the
It's one of those
Mudcat.
days. But yeah, I'm good.
Excellent. Let's do dice and superheroes and blasters and stuff. When last we left our heroes in Beacon, the only major city on the planet of Ghaistala, where every 20 years the arc waves zoom down from the stars to imbue certain members of the populace with incredible powers. Portals to countless different worlds open across the entirety of the outskirts of the city, leading to this huge multiplanar metropolitan, cosmopolitan metropolis, not a metropolitan cosmopolis. Though I'm sure there's a place called Cosmopolis in a
Cosmopolis is a
comic book
fun
somewhere.
name there.
Right?
Yeah.
Some
Let's make
comic
it a
book
thing.
has to have used that. Yeah, if they haven't, we're going first. Anyways, our heroes stopped a fossilized dragon from attacking a public park, followed the trail back to a museum where a bunch of gangsters were trying to steal canisters filled with some mysterious arcane energy. Our heroes started a fire in the library, killed a bunch of those guys, saved the librarian, got the canisters back, and discovered that they're full of data. They're almost like arcane hard drives containing vast amounts of knowledge, encyclopedias. But the information on these things didn't seem particularly valuable. So why would they go through all of this trouble? They tracked these thieves to the Green Dragon gang that operates out of Low City. And in an area of town, a bunch of shops that obviously have some sort of connection to the Green Dragons and their gang boss, Ed Dorino, they came across a green riding drake and gaslit the stable hand into letting them take it.
No, he didn't.
Because-
I don't know what you're talking about.
Never happened.
Your
Because
Honor,
Cedric-
my client played nuh-uh.
Nuh-uh.
It was available. It was it had an icon. It has a character sheet. It can be stolen.
You fool! You gave it a stat block. Every time
If you can roll a charisma saving throw, it can be added to the team.
anytime that in any of the editions that Wizards of the Coast, or TSR, released a book of the gods, if it had stats for them, inevitably someone was like, "Oh, we got to kill him. We got to kill him. Why? Because I can. Because it's doable."
The bard way. If it rolls, I can fuck it.
Exactly. Just this mass, like the boulder from Indiana Jones comes rolling out. Hey, how you doing?
Just got to roll high enough.
I'm not going to search the Rule 34 tags for that boulder because the rule exists for a reason. Anyways, they walked off with this green riding drake, a prized belonging of the crime boss Ed Gerino, and were stopped in the street by a very polite, soft-spoken, half-elf, half-something, probably kobold, because it's one of Ed Gerino's kids, who very politely told them that Ed actually has an opening on his calendar right now, and it's the only opening he has anytime soon. The threats were mostly subtextual, but our heroes decided to go along and take this meeting, at which point the son, Ed Gerino's son, messaged Ed Gerino's twin daughter and told her that you don't have to shoot any of these people. And she emerged from invisibility with a very, very big, like, mechanically augmented crossbow. That is where we left off. We can speed right to the meeting, unless there's anything you want to do along the way.
We're going back to the stables, right? That's where they wanted
that
the
whole
meeting?
complex, yes.
Okay. The status of the bagels, do we still have them?
Any that have not been eaten
I'm
by
so glad you're
yourselves?
keeping track of our inventory.
I need a bagel status update, right?
That's great. Blah, blah, blah. Plot, plot, plot. What about the bagels?
These are the things that really matter when you get down to it. What if I need to do bagel-based combat?
Because we bought a
Exactly.
dozen.
Do
There's a
any
baker's
of the
dozen, so I think you got 13.
can
Yeah.
I
Oh, yeah.
what while we are following this person to the meeting place, can I see if they have any indications they have gluten allergies?
Roll a perception check, please.
Can I help? Since I live here, I would have noticed if they've gone into the bakery often.
Sure. Do a history
True.
check.
Yeah, I am a brain in a jar, so my perception is not amazing. We'll see how we do. 16.
You have accurately perceived the fact that you can't tell if someone has a gluten allergy by looking at them.
I
You're
would
an
disagree.
asshole.
I would disagree, Gnomes.
What?
They
What the
look
hell?
miserable.
Yes. Yes.
That's not the gluten allergy. That's just life.
Listen, you never looked at someone and go, they just need a donut, right? Like, come on. I know that's what made me feel better most of my days.
That's
It's
someone who's not
okay,
been able to
though.
cope eat 12 donuts in an hour.
Yes.
It's okay, though, because I still have cheese.
Oh, big shout. Are you a sharp cheddar person?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Yeah.
I love a cheddar that tastes like it hates you.
What a
My wife and I
description.
have the favorite cheesemonger in town. That's how bad it is.
Oh my
Ooh.
goodness. Wait, you are an addict?
Yeah.
Wait, do you have a
it's
tier
bad.
list of cheesemongers or just a favorite?
No, just one that we go to.
The
That's our
backup monger.
All right. Getting back on track before I go down, because the cheese rabbit hole goes deep.
But cheese, don't go into the cheese hole. It's a trap.
For
Do not go into the
Patreon
cable.
content, is it possible that we enter Cheese Town?
So, no joke, for a one shot in my main campaign setting, Anakra, I had a bunch of friends and a coworker and friend on who they're like the only person I've met who doesn't like cheese. They don't like cheese. So I made the whole, they had to throw a party or something,
Mm-hmm.
or stop assassins at a party. And so I had them walk into a mysterious shop in the city, and it belonged to an urban fae called the Cheese Baron. And like half the episode was
Ooh.
just dealing with the Cheese Baron, who is now canon. So
Displease me and you'll go to the cheese zone.
I'm afraid I'm going to have to send you to the cheese dimension. As far as you remember, you have not really seen this person eating before. Like they don't eat. What's the name? Let me check the name real quick. Elricio. Elricio doesn't eat in public.
Really undercuts my idea
Empire.
for bagel-based combat.
Fairly Odd Parents.
Is there anything else that you want to do?
They built the same like race.
Yeah, they're twins. They're half elf, half kobold
Oh,
twins.
I think we should probably follow them if they're giving us an opportunity. It'd be a mistake, really, to not take advantage of it.
It is convenient, but he only has one opening.
but we just started bonding. Okay, just petting the dragon thing. Let's
All
go.
right. Barring any objections, Elricio and Jekyll bring you back to the sort of block, the city block, where you followed the trail. This is where they were supposed to take the canisters eventually. But instead of going inside any of those buildings, they head north a little bit, closer to the docks, into a little storage shed. There's a trapdoor in the floor. They pull it open and gesture for you to go down the steps. Is it a sewer? No, it's a storm drain. It's completely different. And we'll go ahead and do Waboom.
Can I roll a quick history check for like what I know about? I assume like an undercity. Because I think
Yeah.
you mentioned that there were like villains down here that the people have dealt with previously, or like maybe some of the part. I appear to have lost my mouse. It appears to have DC'd one moment.
Oh,
Let me quickly plug that bad boy in. All right,
I
we're
also
so
can't
back.
See anything in roll 20?
you okay? That's because it's dark.
What?
Give me a sec. Do you all have
that's
dark
good.
vision? I forget. Do you all have dark vision?
I have
Is it
blind
blind?
sight.
Okay.
That's a great
Yeah.
question.
Yeah.
True.
Go ahead and pull that up so I can make sure that everybody has what needs to be done here to fix your visibility, because it's very dark underground. All right, Lemon, you should be all set. Caustic, do you have dark vision?
I feel like I should. I'm looking still.
Okay, for the purposes of this exercise, you will.
Okay. Listen, I've said I was like a moon snake. I feel like I should.
Good enough.
I have no hands and I have no dark vision.
Okay, well, Elrico will light a
Help!
torch.
I can't feel my way around.
That's exactly what's happening. I'm just thumping my paws on the walls. Wait. Does this place smell like cheese?
Well,
Okay.
roll a
Think about
perception
it.
check.
That would be great.
Roll a cheese identification check.
Let's see. This is a -1. Oh, yeah, it's a 9.
Mm,
It's musty.
only if it's a really stinky cheese.
I got a natural 20 on my roll for about
that
the
natural 20.
undercity.
So in Low City here, all the way down by the docks, the harbor, and there aren't multiple harbors, so it's just the harbor. Early on, they discovered a rich vein of paragite. Paragite is a material said to come from the very bones of the Titan Paragon, the one who destroyed himself in order to stop the maddening. Paragite has an unusual effect on those who are empowered by arc waves. It's definitely not similar to any green glowing stone from any other superhero comics, but it does negate and weaken people who are dependent on arc waves. It has a variety of other uses as well. So very quickly, Low City was turned into this industrial. There's mines everywhere. There's like, as you're walking around, there's just lava flowing around. There are canals of molten metal and sludge from industrial. It's very industrial from foundries and stuff, slag getting poured off. During that mining process, they discovered a huge natural cavern. It's now called Stalactite Town. And it is still technically, officially part of the city, but it's also a smuggler's paradise. Tons of criminal activity goes on here. The Lamplighters, the official guards, the watch in Beacon, tries to maintain order and protect people down here in Low City, but they are somewhat overwhelmed a lot of the time. So there's a reason Ed Girino run stuff from down here. Crime is rampant. There's a few vigilante groups that operate around here and some scavenger gangs. So there's definitely underground tunnels and hidden passages. There's no evil version, official Undercity, but there's definitely an underbelly that is underground.
It's where Fantasy Punisher lives.
Yeah, exactly.
Nocti will follow the twins very specifically, like in their exact steps, and hunches her shoulders, trying to look almost as unintimidating as possible. Just this very small, weak, and if anything, kind of pathetic creature following behind them.
All right. Upon reaching this point, they both stop and indicate the door.
Oh, I still don't see anything.
Oh, let me fix that. I never gave you your incredible...
You said blind, not blindside, right?
What a gift.
That's it. Removes your suffix.
All right.
I mean,
Can everyone see
technically, you
now?
don't have eyes, right? Like,
Yeah.
That's true.
That's true. I don't think you're supposed to say that, but
I'm getting
Sorry.
by on. You can't say that. That's my meat form.
The door opens from inside. Smell of delicious food and the sound of violins emanates out of this chamber. Inside is a cozy little tavern tucked in down here amongst the storm drains of the city, with tunnels that lead out into the harbor to drain off any excess water from huge rainstorms. The twins gesture for you to enter, and immediately seated at the table in the middle of the place is a green kobold wearing a very nice suit. His hair is, I'm going to just check to make sure that's hair. Yep, that's hair. His hair is slicked back, and I think I can show him to you. See. All players, Edgerino. Oh, there we go.
ooh.
that is
Kobold
hair.
Crime boss.
No, it's just like a little horn at the bottom, but it makes it look like he's got like a long goatee
Beard.
or soul patch that has just grown out.
It's the same color as his hair.
Yeah,
It's not the same color as his horns. That might be
True.
a goatee.
that could be then. Oh, that's
I
okay.
declared a goatee.
Weak point detected.
Pull it.
Crit spot if ever I've seen one.
Yeah.
Snake, you need to target his goatee. It's his only weak point.
Can I roll well, I don't know, perception to see if that goatee would be flammable?
Oh my gosh.
Well,
Roll
it's
an
hard to tell
Arson
if it would
check.
be flammable just on sight, but in your experience, most goatees are flammable.
But does it seem? Does his hair or goatee seem to have a lot of product in it? Is it greasy in any way?
Decent amount,
Fair.
yeah. It's noticeable.
Okay, fair enough. Just
Give it
Where's
an
my
oily lad.
wagon?
making a mental note.
Oh yeah, let me throw your dwagon on the map.
There's the
Dwaggy,
wonderful
the
green
dwagon.
drake in these tiny ass corridors.
Is that
Looking
the
like
official
Shaq
name of the
behind a
dragon?
poplar
I
tree.
don't know. I feel like Dwaggy the Dwagon is canon for now.
How do you feel about Dwag Queen?
Swag Queen.
You can
Dwag
call
queen.
this creature whatever you want. You can call it Dwaggy the Dwagon. I may throw up a little bit in my mouth when I say that, but
That sounds
the
fantastic.
life of a DM is constant turmoil, you know?
Oh boy, wake up. New man-made horrors beyond our comprehension.
Nocti will be the one who holds the door open.
Okay.
Oops, sorry.
Well, there's a very large, burly, armored dude with a gnarly scar who's opened the door from the inside and is holding it open for everybody.
Oh, I'm sorry. I can do that. And she'll actually purposely try to get to be the one holding the door. This is what I'm supposed
roll
to
an
be doing.
athletics check.
Okay. gonna find me on this. I was not expecting that one. Where's my R? I think I put that in right. Okay, that's a 7 for athletics.
It's not so much that he's fighting you as much as he's just holding on and not budging, just not
Okay.
moving.
Then she'll just try to squeeze in between him and the door to also hold it, but she's really just touching it. I'm just gonna
Team
scooch
effort.
in here, right? Just slide. I'm just gonna slide. I'm gonna be right here. Thanks.
I'm only thanking her when I come in.
That's so PM.
21, 1, 2, 3. Oh, you must be on. Yep. There we go.
Yeah, sorry, I hid.
Yes. Come on. Have a seat. Try the griffin leg. No, the griffin fried steak. Uniquely good. Do any of you drink?
I'll have a drink.
All right.
Immediately, Nocti will go and pull out a chair for Gaia.
Oh, thank you. I was like only thanking her. The service here is impeccable.
Does somebody bring me a drink, or is there just one on the table?
There's a bar here, and there's a bartender. And so Ed just looks over and sort of like flicks a claw or a finger, and the portly, bald bartender will go ahead and take out a bottle of wine.
I know it's just how the tokens fell, but I like to assume that the riding draped wagon is just sitting at the bar now.
2 drinks.
Make it a double.
Just put it in a bowl.
There's a plate in front of him, some very nice cutlery, kind of out of place in this underground sewer tavern place. There's also a suit of animated armor standing behind him, as well as a number of kobolds, rat folk, and just other assorted toughs loitering around the room.
This is a great hangout for you and your friends.
Oh yeah, great place.
Throw a lot of birthday parties here.
I'm going to do a quick detect thoughts on some of the... I'm going to do a quick detect thoughts on the bartender here to see how this kind of thing works in the presence of Paragite.
Okay. Oh, well, he's not thinking about Paragite, and you can still hear his thoughts, so it must not be very suffused in this area. After all, this is all artificially built up. It's not natural deposits here, so you're probably okay.
Okay.
Also, he's thinking, well, the boss hasn't said anything about the vial of poison that I keep under here, so not on the menu, I guess. And he's just pouring wine for everybody.
He hears and they said, I indeed did not see poison on the menu. This is mindful.
I'm feeding the steak bits. I'm cutting it up all nice and small for Dwaggy. And I'm feeding it.
Ed is like cutting his steak and just kind of looking down and then looking up at that interaction. So, I haven't really had the chance to work with any of you.
Hey, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry to interrupt here. And Monos is smacking around this glass of wine. Can I get a straw?
Jed's
As he's
straw
trying
for
to
the-
like.
a straw for Mitts over here, please.
Mittens. That's such a cute name.
And they get a straw comes out. It's not plastic. Plastic could theoretically exist here, but it's not a plastic straw. It's also not one of those paper straws that, like, yeah, you know.
Perfect. This is great. Sorry to interrupt. But as you were.
Yeah, as I was saying, I haven't had the pleasure of working with any of you much. Gaia, I think that there's been a couple of things back here and there, very entry level, beginner level stuff. So tell me a little bit about yourselves.
I am mindful, paragon of justice.
Nocti immediately applauds.
Short.
Well, pleasure mindful. Where do you usually operate?
I forgot the name of the city.
Beacon.
Is that in character or just you?
That's just like that.
He's only a brain and he does not know.
What's the city called again?
Beacon.
Beacon.
She yells it proudly.
Psionic yelling.
Oh, that's good. Narrows that down quite nicely. What about the rest of you?
I am Manos, the hands of fate, as he raises his mitts up and the wine glass drops to the ground and shatters.
Not be rude. Nocti will not be clapping her hands.
She's very woke like that.
Could I get a new glass, maybe?
Yeah. What's your line of work, Manos? Yeah.
Handyman.
God damn it.
It must be very challenging. You normally do a lot of law enforcement or contract work, freelancing.
Mostly freelance, I guess you'd say.
Yeah. Lighting shit on fire. Part of the deal.
I mean, yeah, it does happen from time to time. You know, it's I don't know if it's
Cost of doing
nec-
business.
yeah. I think it does. Things tend to catch on fire when you throw fire at them, and that's just unfortunate sometimes. I think.
No, I found the same. I found it to be very much the same. Unfortunately, it's highly contextual. Been working on that warehouse thing. We've had the chance to do a little bit of business in that regard. But I don't really know who you are. Tell us who's Gaia, really, at the end of the day.
Oh, wouldn't you like to know? It's just this feeding Dwaggy. No, but we've worked together before. You've probably seen, protector of justice and the warden of the underworld. I don't know, but
Yeah.
why are you paying or what?
Well, it depends. Depends entirely. You're awful quiet when you're not clapping.
Nocti kind of peeks over, barely over the shoulder of human guy. It has to be like on her toes. And I'm just, I'm Nocti, and oh, and that gives her like this little boost where she actually steps out a little bit more, like she's suddenly a little more confident. I'm also working to be a hero. Hi.
It's not an easy field, you know. There's a lot of market's kind of saturated in that regard. So I gotta respect that.
I'm very good at helping out. I actually live around the corner. Probably shouldn't have told you that.
You already
There's a lot of
mentioned.
corners. It's okay.
I heard it was mentioned. Yeah. Not to worry. So, a pleasure to. I'm glad that you're here, breaking bread with Ed. You know, I didn't come from much. I had to work my way up from the bottom, and I'm just hoping to make a better world for my kids. He gestures at the assassin, the very quiet, sneaky person, and the suit of armor. And I understand the nature of the business, so yeah, you might have come across one of my endeavors and maybe killed a bunch of my guys. But you know, that's just business. That's just what happens, and I understand that. We've each got our parts to play. Not a problem. Is that the sort of thing you normally find yourself doing, Nocti?
Oh no, I don't. No. I save people. That's what I do, and I pick them up and I take them away from here. That's what I do.
Oh, so kidnapping and abduction.
I guess that's how you could put it. I wouldn't put it. Yeah.
That's a good.
No,
Hey,
you saved
that's
them.
that's a
I
job.
saved them.
That's a job.
Am I a bad person? And she kind of slinks a little bit back now. Oh, no.
Hey, she laid in a fire for a mom and her child. That is a hero.
I didn't ask if they wanted to be saved. And she kind of like just looks and gets lost in her drink for a second.
Mindful kind of rotates within like the jar towards Nocti. You are doing an excellent job carrying the bagels.
Oh, I can do that.
The
And
door? Yeah.
she'll hold up the tray of Baker's dozen.
Oh, here. Let me get one of those. As he just kind of smacks his paw on the tray.
Oh, here, dumb bunny. And she'll take one and just stuff it in your mouth.
Okay.
Did you just put your finger in the
I
hole?
don't have any fingers. It's a sensitive subject.
Okay. My bad.
I have rabbit paws.
I think he was just missing the palm part.
I thought you had hands.
That's the
I
whole
think we're
point of
gonna-
his character is he wants to have
Decidedly do
hands.
not have hands.
What is
I
it? What is
think
the
we were
hand
gonna serve
thing?
finger food.
The hands.
He-
the
just
he's a
hands.
rabbit
paws?
person who has rabbit paws, and all he wants is to
Oh.
have
my
disposable
magic.
thumbs and actual manipulable digits.
It took 3 episodes for me to figure out.
It's okay.
I mean, to be fair, my magic is in the shape of hands.
Oh, that's the part. Yeah, yeah, okay.
Yeah, it's not just his superhero theme; it's his obsession.
She's just here like, why would this guy just pick anything up with his hands?
Yeah, making everything so difficult unnecessarily. Yeah, I understand. It's business. Competition is important. Healthy competition. It's an old tradition of the city, and I'm not going to be one to step on that. And I think it's very important to distinguish between things that are business and things that are personal. Do you agree?
Do you have that like written down, like a contract or something?
No, I just think it's good practice.
Oh. Like a secret practice that goes unwritten and we're just supposed to know it?
Oh, now it's not secret anymore, is it?
That's the personal part. As she'll whisper over to the rest of the team.
I think he's threatening us.
Threat?
I believe he wants to know if our intentions were to thwart him or the crime in question by itself.
Oh, so it's not because we brought him bagels and that's too personal? Was that an intimate gift?
Our bagels are inadequate compared to the griffin meat.
I think a bagel for a dragon's a great deal.
Especially good bagels.
I actually
Offer
already
the
have
trade.
dragon, but- Mhm.
Nocti will set it on the table and slide it across like an offering.
But, Gaia, have you ever had a pet, familiar, animal companion?
No.
Ah.
This is my first one.
Ah, right. So you wouldn't understand the deep bond that one shares with such a creature. How much space they take up in your heart, how much they matter to you. How much master and beast care about each other. That's not something that you would really get. So, I am willing to pass this off as a temporary lapse of judgment.
Can I animal handling check to see if Dwaggy likes me or him better after I
Sure.
fed him steak?
Oh.
Oh.
You decide.
I have to wait. Well, let me have my 1d4 from being resourceful.
9.
What's he saying to the bar?
I decide.
You decide what you think. It has no grip. You failed the check. It has no bearing on reality.
Fuck.
That's what do you want to see in this picture?
how delusional are you?
I think it likes me more. It's like currently eating out of my hands. So, well, I don't know. You left it, and I found it. Finders keepers.
It's not only my dear writing companion that I have had ever since he was an egg, but it's also registered as my official property. Now, are you saying that if you came across somebody else's belongings, you can just take them?
That is stealing.
It is stealing. That's right. So,
Where's the paperwork?
at City Hall.
Chad Powers says stealing is wrong.
So is
Yep.
lying. Where's the paperwork? If it's not here, then you don't have it, and maybe it doesn't exist.
Oh, you have no clue how anything works, do you? You're just
No.
walking through life completely oblivious. That's,
Hey, I save people. I don't do legal stuff.
you know, in some ways, I envy you. I really do. Knowledge is, you know, ignorance really is bliss. So, let me lay this out for you. What you did is stealing legally. And were I to take this up to the courts, I'd have an excellent case against you. Now, are you a hero?
Yeah.
Do heroes steal?
No.
Then what are you gonna do?
Do you want to go back, or do you want more steak with me, Dwaggy? I telepathically communicate with it.
Stay good.
And so roll for initiative.
I mean, what if I just took care of him while you were busy? He seems to really like
If
me.
we agreed to that in advance, and if I knew you at all and trusted you at all, then it would be appropriate for you to ask that. But under the current social circumstances, it's not. Because you did a bad thing, took my writing drink without asking me. And so now the bond of trust between us is damaged.
Okay, how many bagels is it gonna take to remedy this situation?
I have a bakery. I don't need bagels. That place upstairs, I own it. That's mine.
Wait, hold on. Were your guys stealing from the library?
That is also wrong.
Absolutely. You stopped that.
Oh,
Well done.
Then why are we being lectured about stealing a dragon?
Because you're heroes, right?
I don't think he has the paperwork.
Yeah, not
There's
like
two options here.
officially.
There's two options here. Either you're heroes of the city, and so that's not a good thing for you to do, and so you're not going to do it, or you're thieves, which is a completely different set of rules. Which set of rules would you like to play by? And as he says that, you suddenly feel the attention of every person in the room directly on you.
She's
No
busy
hands
looking at
go-
the dragon.
No hands go to weapons. No threats are made. But just everyone's locked in.
Dwaggy, does he have paperwork for you?
Paper doesn't taste good. Steak tastes good.
So yes or no? Or did you eat it? I'm confused.
Don't eat paper. Paper doesn't taste good.
Does he own you, or are you guys just pals?
What's owned?
Mate.
Ah, do you like me or him more?
I like steak.
I have steak.
Mm. I want steak.
Okay, I'll get you lots of steak. Do you like bagels?
Bagels are okay.
Feeds him a
Steak is
bagel.
better.
If they're once we're out of steak, I feed him bagels. I'm only paying attention to Dragon now, so if he continues the threat, I will just be Dragon.
I will be judged as a hero.
Ah. What about the rest of
Beacon.
you?
I would like to be on the hero side.
I understand. Not my personal choice, but I'm not going to judge you for yours.
Can we buy dragon from you? Perhaps.
Not for sale. No.
Oh, maybe a trade.
You see, here's the thing. For heroes,
Mhm.
your reputation is so important
Right.
because people need to look up to you. You are a symbol of the virtues of Ghaistala. You're a way for them to live their life. Well, for thieves, reputation is also really, really important. And if you just wanted to take my dragon without permission and then come back and buy him off of me, well, that would hurt my reputation because you disrespected me.
Oh.
And if then I did business with you on that same matter, that would make me look really weak. So no, my dragon's not for sale.
See, but I have a question now because it's a little bit of a situation we're in here because
Mhm.
I understand what you're saying
Mhm.
in that if we're heroes, then we probably shouldn't be stealing your dragon.
Mhm.
But you did just freely admit to stealing from the library directly
Mhm.
to us. And as heroes, then isn't it our responsibility to arrest you?
Well, that's your choice.
Okay, just say we're on the same page though, right?
Same book, different chapters. Does that mean that?
I'm not great with books.
Yeah, I can tell. So, Mitz, which set of rules did you want to play by? Because if you are going to go around stealing things, well,
Can we flip a few pages back in this book?
sure, where would you like to be?
Well, I was interested. I mean, stealing's a tough choice. And if you didn't have to
Mhm.
steal and get some of the things you wanted, you'd probably do it different ways. Why would you want to steal a thing that carries knowledge?
Well, knowledge is valuable in its own sake. Hey, Mitz, be for hero.
Oh,
Hey,
What?
ears,
Yes.
be for hero.
One more time.
He inquired
what-
if you want to be a thief or a hero.
Oh, thief or hero?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
See, the thing is, I just don't think the thieving life is cut out for me because, well, because of the hands and whatnot.
Mhm.
It's kind of hard to pick pockets and stuff.
You ever considered surgery for that?
you'd be a terrible surgeon.
No, you just pay some. Oh, actually, you are right. Not the career for you. Not going to recommend it.
Sorry.
You never thought to just pay to have them cut off and replaced with something a little more dexterous, newer, upgraded model.
No, I don't know. Is that a normal? Do you guys think about getting your body parts cut off and replaced a lot?
I live inside an exosuit.
Okay. That's a bad example.
Yeah, technically, he's more prosthetic than person. No offense.
Untaken. Mindful is proud of his identity as a hero of Beacon, a city the name I remember the name of.
Very proud.
Well, what if we purchase Dragon and you can beat me up and make it seem like you taught us a lesson and then Gaia can...
That's a tempting offer, but a little bit small scale, given
Oh,
the scope of my operations. So, again, I'm going to have to politely decline any deal whatsoever that
okay.
involves that dragon leaving.
Wait, what do you want? Because I'm getting hungry too, and I fed him all the steak.
What I want, Gaia, is for you to tell me if you want to play by the hero rules or the thief rules. Because I have work for thieves and a respectable history of competition with heroes.
What are we stealing?
I don't tell heroes that stuff.
But we do know a lot of villains that tell us why. Go ahead and monologue. And this time,
No.
Nocti will actually take a seat at the chair.
That's not really my style. I'm not in the super villainy business. I'm in the business. You have to
Oh.
keep a level head here.
You got the hairstyle for it.
Thank you.
What kind of product do you use?
Displacer Beast grease works wonders.
Do
I've
I know
actually got a
anything
bunch
about
of
displacement?
stray hairs that are out of place right now, but they look like they're in the right spot. Magic.
Oh.
So Gaia, you want to play by the hero rules or by the thief rules?
Man, guy, what does he want? Just
I believe he is looking to offer you a job.
oh, you're supposed to do the brain thing.
Oh, pardon me.
You can't say that.
I cast detect thoughts on Edgerina.
I've got a lovely bunch of coconuts. Deedly deedly,
you've
there
got
they
a lovely
are, standing in a row. Big ones, small ones, some as big as your head. Give 'em a twist, a flick of the wrist, and this is what they said. Oh, I've got a lovely bunch of coconuts. Deedly deedly.
What is he thinking? What kind of evil shit is he up to? You
What is a coconut?
want us to steal coconuts?
No, I have people for that.
You have dedicated coconut thieves? You truly are a villain.
It's kind of easy. I can fly. I can just go get those for you.
So
Quickly.
does that mean you want to be a thief?
I can take coconuts. Natural resources aren't
Not an answer.
just
This is a column A or column B thing, Gaia. And it's an important decision. This is going to determine the nature of our business relationship for the rest of our lives. All right?
well. If I'm gonna be down for some stealing business, I'm starting with this guy. Points at the dragon.
Mm,
Wait, are you
Okay.
becoming a thief? And Nocti will take half a step back.
Oh,
not a thief? Then no stealing.
Is it stealing if it's liberating? You technically
I have
had
a-
him in a cage.
It's
That's-
stealing if you take somebody
Ooh.
else's legal property. That's what stealing is. That's my legal
Can you
property.
really own another living being?
are you
this
property,
is-
Dwaggy?
This is very, very philosophical, and I think I'm getting a little bit tired.
Can I
I-
do a history check on whether that displacer grease is flammable? Do I know
Sure.
that?
This is gonna be such a terrible outing.
Ready for a TPK.
Oh,
I mean, you don't know specifically, but most animal lard is.
Can I do a quick cursory glance over at Dwagon?
Mhm.
And does he look healthy and well taken care of, or is it the opposite?
Well, the scales are polished.
Oh, dang. Okay. I mean, that's a good thing. That is a good thing. I'm happy for that.
I hate
But
seeing
also,
pets treated well by fucking snacks.
God damn it! A villain that's good to animals, not on brand.
how about as she'll scoot over closer to Guy, maybe we can just come and do like visits to Dwagon every now and then?
Well, that's where the matter of the disrespect comes back in. Because I can't let you do that if you disrespected me. Now, if you do want to come visit from time to time, then we're going to have to make amends. You want to talk about that?
Look, we're heroes and we do hero shit. If there's no hero shit
there's
here,
an answer. Oh my gosh, it's an actual straight answer.
right? Are we all on the same page? We do hero shit. I
Yeah.
think that's what we've done thus far.
It's like catching
We
a piece
do
of
hero
greased
shit.
soap.
Minus the burning of the library
will
and
of the
stealing of
master.
Dwagon and yeah,
Uh,
a few other things.
We
But
killed a
bring
few
back-
crabs.
Yeah,
It happens though.
it happens. It does.
No, I actually really do understand. If you're gonna go with the hero route,
yeah.
then I'm gonna go ahead and after we've shared this meal, ask you to leave. Everybody
That's
gets
fair.
one. See,
Okay. Great. I love
Right.
free food.
1 second. He's just gonna like turn
you know
his
what? It seems
back.
like you might need more than 1 second. Go ahead and take them.
Sidebar for a second, guys. He did just admit to stealing, and we just said we're gonna be heroes. So don't we have to like do something about this?
I don't know if we're currently equipped to.
Do you want me to kill them all? Like, what are you saying?
Ideally, you would arrest and not murder.
Do you really think they're gonna want to be arrested?
No, I doubt they want to be killed either, though.
Well, it's just gonna happen.
These things happen.
Yes, killing happens when they
We-
resist arrest.
We are deeply within his territory. This is a poor place to pitch a battle.
We could. I'm just gonna throw this out there. We could.
Are you
blow
going to
up the
suggest
place.
fire?
Yeah, but I was gonna suggest that maybe we bring the whole. We're underground. We could bring the whole thing down and heroic sacrifice and whatnot.
Can you breathe rocks, Rabbit?
No, that was the heroic sacrifice part. We could, they would probably make a statue of us.
I'm okay with a 3-episode miniseries. That works for me.
Noctai, well,
I got another
this
idea.
conversation is going on. Noctai would like to engage in conversation with Ed just to distract him while they talk very openly about do we
Roll
kill
a persuasion check or a deception check, please. Your choice.
Admittedly, everything I say is only mental, as I do not have a mouth.
So I'm just exploring all the options available to us.
Can I make it more like stealth instead? Dang it. Okay, that's fair.
It would 100% be deception. Stealth is about about moving quietly and fading from sight.
It's a 4.
Good.
You rolled a d10.
Oh yeah, I did. Let me try that again.
That might
Double it.
impact a bit.
Yeah,
It's a really good roll for a D10.
Yeah,
Yeah, not too bad.
It's glass half full.
Oh, a 17.
That's much better.
Oh,
I'm going to roll 1d20, but I'm not going to tell you what his modifier is.
okay.
Well, it's not 11.
Oh, thank goodness. She's gonna take the seat right next to Ed and very uncomfortably just put her elbow on the table and like slide across, like just trying to get in front of everyone else of the vision and trying to pull his eyes in. If we wanted to be thieves and let's say we managed to get a container of things that hold knowledge, would you like need that?
Well, I was going to get a bunch of them, and that doesn't seem to have panned out. So what do you think?
Right. Well, she's clearly uncomfortable. Hopefully to the rest of the crew, maybe not to Ed, that
Mhm.
hopefully they remember this is a ploy.
Manos, the hands of fate. Thinking strategically down here, I believe that most of this alcohol is flammable.
Yeah, I think his hair is pretty flammable too. I've been looking at it. It's pretty greasy.
As a hero, if I am a hero externally, it gives us access to certain things that we might be able to secretly trade for in reality.
So you're saying you want to be on the take?
There's a possibility we have one already, actually, as a sample
Mm.
piece. But there's still a little balance of like making sure it doesn't like murder everyone.
You know what?
What you were using them for?
I got hero work. Completely on the up and up.
Oh,
Totally.
Hero
above
work is
the table.
appreciated.
Yeah. Whenever you're done over there.
So,
Just like
am I setting this
nonchalantly.
place on fire or no? As he looks at you, man, guy.
Hold off on the fire. Let's see what heroing can be done first.
All right.
I've been currently doing small talk with the guy in the corner. How hot is guy in corner?
There's a specific actor. He's the prototype. I will get his name in a moment because I don't remember it.
What's he
All
in?
right. My opening line.
He's in a lot of things, but he's in Elementary.
Oh.
Is he a faux Sherlock?
No.
Damn, that guy's kind of fun.
Oh,
I'm scared.
Because he plays the heavy in a lot of things.
I hope he sounds like Ralph Ineson.
He has a British accent. I don't know what.
They all British?
Is it Rhys Ifans, who is also in Game of Thrones?
How do you spell that?
RHYS, like the red hair. He was in Game
No.
of Thrones, right?
Bald dude. Bald dude.
Oh, okay.
Rhys Ifans was the Vizier in House of a Dragon, I believe.
Oh, yeah, that's it. Thank you.
Bald guy elementary.
Very important we flirt accurately right now. We do not flirt with
Hey, I didn't make this complicated. He did. Okay.
No.
It just gave me a scale
I'm
of 1
trying to remember
10.
what else I've seen him in. Damn it.
a
I
distinctive
wonder if anyone in
face.
chat knows who the hell I'm talking
Wade
about.
Williams.
Is it Wade
seems like he
Williams?
could be.
Wade Williams.
He was in Prison
Oh.
Break.
No.
God.
Because he kind of plays a lot of like mobster-esque.
Wade Williams is like
I'll
a
look for
mix
it later.
between like the guy from The Sopranos and Vincent D'Onofrio.
What was his name? Knows?
I don't think we found him yet.
Oh, I thought
No.
he yelled it out.
No, hold on. I might have it here. He plays Sebastian Moran. He is Vinny Jones.
Oh yeah.
He's in a lot of stuff.
Like, oh, he's so fun.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah. Lock, stock,
Nonchalant
smoke, girls,
lean.
match.
Name's Gaia. How tough are ya? And she like pulls up her shirt and it's abs, like 6-pack abs.
Who's natural?
Yeah.
Or you hopped up on the ark?
The fuck? Are you? What? Are
Are you arking?
Yeah.
Or did you work for those? That's the question.
I've worked for this. What about
That's
you?
damn it. That's
What are you
damn
working
impressive.
with?
He pulls aside his leather armor for a moment, and there's like knife wound, burn wound, acid wound, another knife wound, another knife wound, very long and gnarly that was poorly put together knife wound. He's not like solid ripped, but he's like big muscle with a layer of like normal soft fat over it, just like a big dude. The kind of person who's actually strong. You know, when you see pictures of people who aren't just strongmen, they're like strong people. Not full Maui from, not full like Samoan Maui, but like big guy.
See, I just lost my familiar. I'm feeling really lonely. How much does it take to put you to work?
It's not a question for me. You have to ask the boss.
Oh, so a number doesn't change your mind.
What kind of numbers we talking?
How much does he pay you?
What's your price? What's your budget?
What's your price? What's your budget?
This is important.
Out of character, what's like a day rate for a hero?
For a hero? I have a chart
per
for this,
job?
but I don't want to spend the whole episode looking at my charts.
Okay, if I just said, 500 gold a day, is that like insane
That-
or normal?
That's insane. That's insane.
Okay.
Like
I'll give you
$5,000 day rate right there.
How about a 500 gold per day situation? How
Roll a
would this
deception
move?
check.
Come
my
on, bro.
You don't know. We might have that kind of money.
I
gotta
know.
roll it.
Okay, I know. He doesn't know, but I know.
We might be able to pay him for one day.
Oh, 16.
Half day rate,
Depends on, is this a full 10 or like?
Are we spending money we don't have?
Yes.
If I saw some of that, I don't think even Ed would begrudge me that. That's just good business. That there is.
Promise you I'm a better boss.
I've been with Ed for life. He pulls his sleeve up, and he's got a tattoo of a green dragon on it. It's not just work, love.
Oh, is he
Are they
like part of a
dating?
family?
Oh, I read that wrong.
It's a gang. The Green Dragons is a gang.
I thought it
So-
was like, here's a tattoo of my
this.
girlfriend.
I married him as my sister-in-law.
I forgot
he's my
about gang
father-in-law
tattoos.
now.
Like, yeah, that makes a lot more sense.
Mom.
It's got like Ed with a little heart at the end of a D.
Yeah,
Little arrow through it and everything. You
it's a
know.
lot more than that. Like, oh, they're together. Got it.
No. He's not just a paid hand. He's a member of the Green Dragons gang.
Do they treat you right here? Because I could treat you better.
How nice you gonna treat me, love?
So we just keep flirting. Is he gonna interrupt this?
All right,
Honestly,
so
Nocti's gonna be watching and taking notes. That's how you do it.
So you do it.
Oh, yeah, I get it.
me in college.
Yeah. Oh. Show abs first.
Hugh Mindful is going to round the table towards Ed. Wait, how does the suit of armor react as Mindful gets closer?
You hear some clinking, sort of like cracks their non-existent back and shifts just to look at you. Not doing like a hey, back off, but just like, hey, I'm paying attention.
Does that suit of
Mm.
armor sound like he's 11 years old?
No.
Hello!
No.
Leave the
It sounds
alone!
like bury the chopper.
Just checking.
Eduardo. Anyways, I'm serious about the hero work I got.
I assume you have prevalent information about some of your criminal rivals.
Yeah.
Hero work
Well-
may be acceptable.
Okay. What do you know about Circe?
What do I know about Circe? That's a history check.
That's a history check. Anyone who actually heard that is welcome to make a hit.
Okay.
And add 1d4. 429.
Oh.
Yeah,
Okay.
we're on first name basis. She knows me as Hugh.
Where'd you get your suit? Did you build your own suit?
No, this suit used to belong to a gnome.
Okay.
They invaded
So-
the citadel of the creature I was previously enslaved to.
So, Circe, master of Magitech, is a notorious supervillain of Beacon.
Mm.
She is an extremely eccentric person who's constantly whipping out some new invention, transformo rays, cold blasters, bubble bombs, jet skis, like just all sorts of different. She is an inventor of Magitech.
She invented.
She
jet
has-
skis?
Jet skis as in skis with jets on them, not as in like,
Oh.
going jet skis.
No, I think in this universe there's definitely like a jet ski. Behold, the perfect mix of form and function on the water.
You listed a lot of things and then just threw jet ski in there.
Listen, there's a
It's
lot more people probably buying her jet skis than they are her other magic, insane, dangerous items. So,
It's true,
you got
it's
to
true,
dabble
you
in
know,
both.
Why does
It's
she
so
have to do
useful for a
crime?
lake-based heist.
Yeah.
Why does she do crime? Because she's basically your archetypical mad scientist. She isn't known for being like a mass murderer or an abductor, but her experiments tend to be expensive and dangerous. When they're expensive, she uses etherealizing shrink rays to rob banks, just taking the entire vault and leaving with all the money in order to fund her experiments. When they're dangerous, they blow up inside the city and cause a disaster that heroes have to respond to. She's never really come across as the outwardly malevolent type, but very manic and oblivious to the effects of her actions on others.
Dang. I wish my fours would always give me that knowledge. I guess she probably just publishes this out loud. She's very dangerous. Can we stop that?
She is a super villain. She deserves our attention.
Do you know like a bank she's robbing soon then?
She's gone missing.
Oh.
Good.
Problem
Where?
solved then.
No, we're supposed to
uh-uh.
stop anyone from getting kidnapped.
Oh. Yeah.
See, when
Boy.
somebody like Circe goes missing, that's not a good thing. That's a bad thing. Because,
Because that means there's a bigger, badder thing.
or it means that she's really, really invested in whatever it is she's working on now. Which means
That makes
whatever
more
she's
sense.
working on now is going to be bigger than anything she's ever worked on. Which means it's probably going to cause more trouble than anything else. And you know what's in just a couple of more days? The arc waves are going to hit. Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Bathing this whole world and picking out a bunch of you new folks to appoint with that special little bit of juice. Need to know
Those
where
would
she is.
power any invention beyond compare.
Uh-huh. So, I gotta know where she is. And that's completely... What could possibly be wrong with you knowing where she is? That's good for everybody, right?
Oh.
Mindful is in agreement.
Does
Yes.
seem reasonable.
Do you have any like initial leads, like her last seen whereabouts or a henchman, that's been helping out?
I happen to know that her latest laboratory wasn't inside the city at all.
Oh.
It was out in the wilds. Hold on, I need to pull up the name of this place because it's super dangerous.
While you
Oh,
do
boy.
that, out of character, was there a Circe with the shrink ray and Fate of the Faithful? And
Yes,
Jet's
yes,
feet?
there was. Yes, there was.
Yeah, okay. I remember. I was like, this is sounded very familiar.
I know her.
I forgot that's where we introduced her. Holy crap. The Ivory Wilds. Directly, everybody roll nature checks, please. For your little data download. 13, 10.
Nature. Oh. Boom.
18.
18.
Oh.
Das Druid. Directly west of Beacon lie the Ivory Wilds, a dense jungle that few have dared journey into. The region's name comes from the unique flora that dominates the jungle, the white choker vine. White choker vines crisscross the jungle, and over long periods of time they shift from green to a sickly off-white color. Fortunately, when the vines are white, it means they are safe to pass. Unfortunately, it means they have stopped producing chlorophyll because they captured another form of sustenance, meat. When white choker vines are green, they are virtually indistinguishable from other nearby vegetation, waiting for prey to venture too close and be crushed by the strong vines. The poisons distilled from plants in the Ivory Wild are the strongest in Ghaistala, and rumors persist of plants with strong enough healing effects to create everlasting life. The southwestern peak of the Ivory Wilds is Venom Peak, a small mountain, lush with plant life, just visible over the treetops. As of yet, no known explorer has reached even the base of Venom Peak alive. But those who have tried tell stories of something massive moving around the mountain, slithering like a massive snake.
Oh. Yeah, I think we should definitely do that. I've always been really curious about heading that direction anyway, and if we can get paid for it, that's even better.
Mindful does like a little in-jar nod, as it were.
Oh.
Are we in agreement then? Can we go? Can we take it? I'd say yes.
Oh, yeah, sorry, 1 second. Yeah, that sounds good. Mm-hmm.
Was your courtship successful?
What? What?
Are you going to produce small goddesses?
Can I roll to see if I got them digits?
Yeah, roll persuasion.
Whoa.
Was Mindful just reading that guy's mind the whole time? Just eavesdropping on your conversation?
You did not want to hear what that guy was thinking.
Yeah.
16.
Ooh, I
What the fuck?
What?
and then turn him sideways.
Oh my god.
All right,
You
so I
got
got
them digits. Yeah,
Yeah,
digits
clearly.
acquired.
Come
Is there
back.
a way for a brain in a jar to look pale?
Oh my god.
The legs sort of like shrink in because the intellect devour has legs, so they just like.
Do you
Like a
want
dead
us to pour
spider.
bleach in your jar? Clear it out. Clear it out.
Yeah, if you want to get drinks at the Paragite pub, he's in. Time and place. All right, Gaia, you've accomplished your main story mission. Does
Get them
anybody else weigh in on the matter of this particular quest?
Mr. Jorino, what is your offer?
Now you're using your, well, never mind.
Me.
Yeah, it was this close. I never actually mentioned anything about compensation. You know, it's a good deed for a good deed's sake. But I think it's important for us to ensure that our city remains in the hands of good folk like you. So how does 500 gold each sound?
Yeah.
Great. Done.
Yeah.
That was excellent negotiation.
Oh, right. Sorry.
Just think of the experience. This is a learning opportunity. Not
Can I try again?
This will look excellent on your resume.
Here's your next lesson. No, you don't get to try again.
Okay. I guess we'll head out in that direction then. And like literally, if she had a tail, it'd be between her legs as she begins to slink towards the door.
Don't forget the bagels.
Oh, she'll run back and grab them.
Well, I think we should sign a contract. You seem to like paperwork so much. Staring at Ed.
That's not out of the question. I'll have my lawyer
Mindful is
write
not
something
opposed to
up.
paperwork.
I'd
You-
like a contract.
Do you have legal representation?
I represent myself.
Great. That is an excellent choice. Always represent yourself. No one can speak for you better than yourself. I'll have my lawyers draw something up and it'll be deliverable to you tomorrow.
Okay, I ain't doing anything until then.
Great. Enjoy.
I wanted to do okay. All right. Tomorrow.
Was
And
the
so
Know
short
that
kiss, and-
someday, Edgerino, I will thwart your villainy.
Hey, you already did that once today. Congratulations. You can check that off the list.
Thank you.
Doctor, I will
Let's
stop.
circle back on this.
Uh-huh. We'll touch base. Monitor our KPIs. Now get out of here. Bye.
She'll stop by the door. Are you joining us? Speaking to the gentleman holding the door.
Well, both of you? Nobody talked about that.
No! And she's gonna like leave and like kind of try to slam the door behind and accidentally hit human guy and the awkwardness of it. No, no, no. And she's just
Don't trap me in here with his thoughts. He's thinking new things.
And then 50 gallons of grape jelly.
What great job.
Noctai is gonna run out of here just absolutely mortified and so uncomfortable. If she's gonna shed her skin as part of like wrenching herself from this experience. Is she gonna know her way out properly? Or are we gonna potentially run a different way?
Who rolled really well down here?
I rolled really well down here.
You can lead them out. The twins would also lead you out unless you know the way. They'll be very happy to watch you go.
Noctai is like running, sprinting out. Are they running in front of her?
A mess of bagels in her
The twins
wake.
aren't. They're just letting you go.
Okay.
Does anybody go after her? Because otherwise she's going to be out of sight very shortly.
I'm curling up in my little brain ball right now, following
Brain
the
trauma.
others.
Okay. Then Nocti runs off before anybody else can go anywhere, which leads us perfectly into our mid-show break. So don't go anywhere, folks. More Ghaistala in the Ring of Virtue when we come back. Welcome back to Ghaistala and the Ring of Virtue, where the bold and intrepid Nocti has just run willy-nilly into the depths of the storm drains, never to be seen again. What would the rest of you like to do?
Go in her general direction, and
Okay.
She left a breadcrumb trail. I'm simply following the party
Bagel crumb trail.
While
Mhm.
ruminating on on a terrible day to have a memory.
All right. Nocti, is there any logic to what you're doing? Or are you just going?
It's an initial fear where she is just going. But after that, she'd like to actually base it on smell. What feels safe and comfortable, not kind of vile or noxious fumes instead.
Okay, roll a perception check.
Okay.
Good luck in the sewer.
Oh.
This is the nicest stank in the sewer.
Thank you,
Well,
Mudcat. Thank you. I
as it
appreciate
turns
that a
out-
lot, Mudcat. Thank you for that.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Had to be done.
Nat 20. All the smells.
Always follow your nose. You have a Highlander moment as you absorb every single smell of the sewers. And there's foulness this way and salt water that way. And the purest smell that you're smelling, because the salt water has a lot of runoff and stuff going down into it, it's not pretty. The purest smell that you're smelling is steam. Just steam. Not full of chemicals, not full of crap. Just water vapor.
She'll follow that up then.
Assuming that all of you go along for the ride.
Take me to this steamy wonder.
We're going to a spa, everyone.
Exactly. You follow all the way to a hatch and a ladder leading up. And the hatch at the top, it's not like a sewer cover that's a manhole that's just been pushed aside. It's like an actual like hatch. It's currently open and here from the other side.
Without thinking, this is like her last bit of adrenaline. She's going to try to get over on that other side.
Okay. The last thing that the three of you see when you catch up is Nocti just zooming up through the hatch. I interpreted that correctly, right? That's what you're doing.
Yes.
Okay.
With the 11 bagels.
With the 11 bagels.
well, now I care.
The bagel. The bagel.
No.
She's
How
got
you
the line.
emerge into a hot, steam-filled room. The walls here are made of bricks, red bricks, fire-cooked bricks. To the north, there is a metal cage with locked gates in it that look, they're padlocked through and there's a little bit of rust on them. Inside are numerous metal barrels that also seem to have been here for quite some time. On the other side, there's all sorts of bric-a-brac here. Boxes of gears and bolts and metal and parts, you know, belts for machinery, grinding belts, lubricant, industrial, and just all sorts of other sort of material and such in here. There is one big set of doors that leads to the east. There are a few lockers in here as well. They are old, but they look to have been recently opened. Good. What would all of you... And there's just this like... noise.
Nocti will just kind of center herself in the middle of this and just kind of collapse on the floor, just trying to regain her breath once again as she looks around and tries to figure out this space that she's in.
Little glowing dome pokes up through the hatch. Nocti!
Oh. Yeah. Yeah.
What are you doing?
Breathing, I think.
Do you require bagel time?
No, I think it'll obscure my airways right now if I try to add anything else to the mix. Oh.
She's breathing. That seems like a normal biological function.
For me, it is.
She's doing great.
Mm-hmm. Fine. Fine. Where am I?
All four of you have now emerged, unless you wish to do otherwise, into this very same chamber. You also notice a furnace down to the south, along with a cart full of coal, which, again, seems to have been here for a very long time. There is a fire in the furnace. The coal has been recently shoveled in there.
Steamworks production factory?
It's definitely industrial.
But where is the production line?
Well, there's a big set of doors to the east. That's where the noise is coming from. It is loudest over there.
The lockers,
There's
are
a
they
thin-
labeled with names?
The boxes?
The lockers.
The lockers.
I would have,
Roll
I'd
investigation
have to
check.
ask one of my friends.
Right. You
Do
can
the
read.
lockers have names on them?
Let me see.
Roll
Investigation.
investigation for me. Mm-hmm.
Boom. 19.
Bam.
I'm really good
They
at
do
reading.
not.
Okay.
03, 04, 05. One of them, actually, yeah, 03, 04, 05. 05 has been opened recently. The lock was forced. Probably picked, but not by an expert. And there was something hanging in here, a garment of some kind that was removed.
A stolen uniform. They mean to infiltrate the production line. Villainy is afoot.
Already? Okay.
Gaia, punch open one of his lockers and let's see what if they all have garments in them.
Why shouldn't the punchy guy do it? Looks at Manos.
I'm sorry for overwriting your gimmick, Manos. Punch this thing.
Okay, Monos will. Instantly. I don't really have a great punch.
The hand of fate cannot punch.
And a fate.
Boo.
I will use Claws of Darkness to attack it. Because
What kind of damage does that do?
let's see, it's a +7. It was 1d10 of cold damage. I thought it was melee. It's supposed to be a melee attack. It is. It's a melee
I don't
spell
think
attack.
cold works here.
Okay.
You can freeze it. You can super freeze it, but that doesn't
In
open
the
it.
steam room where there's a fire.
I'll just finger gun it then.
Okay.
That's 2d6 of force damage.
Can we just try to open the door?
As you're suggesting this, he pew-pews it.
Oh my god.
Mindful got carried away thinking he's already cracked the case.
The lock is like smoldering there.
Hand it to me.
God damn it.
Could I get all of you to roll perception checks, please?
Okay.
I'll roll mine with disadvantage as Mindful's in his mind palace right now.
On fire.
Holy wait. The
Not on
Nocturals.
fire.
The zero?
Actual blind.
Oh.
How you see? I don't have eyes or ears.
Listen, the finger guns are very bright. A flashbang must.
You're
That
answering. You're like,
one.
mom.
It was less the light and more the noise. Gaia and Nocti. You both hear through the... Brother, was that you? No. Wasn't you? No. I think we should do something about that. Did I just hit a machine? Voices on the other side that have
Can I try to
noticed the finger
Mimic
guns.
the voice?
Sure.
We go, oh, just kidding, brother. It was me. That's the try. That's the attempt.
Brother,
from all the way in another room.
Yeah, well, you know, it's going to sound funny.
You heard the noise muffled because it's so loud in here. And when you do this, nobody with outside of 3 feet of you hears you.
brother, drink my hot Kool-Aid.
The attempt was there. It just wasn't good. Okay, I think we're in the clear and we're safe now.
What's inside the shattered locker?
A safety suit made of like treated leather. It's got it's one of those suits that doesn't really have a helmet so much as it just goes all the way up to the head and has this big like almost roundish square thing over with a faceplate on it. There's a
It's like a
billows
rat
for,
suit or something.
yeah, but it's more magic-y, steampunky. So like there's a line for air to go into. There's a billows. There's no billows here, but like you would put a billows or a magical billows to pump air in there. It's like a smoke suit.
There's an aesthetic we're trying to hit with this.
Yeah, yeah.
Seeing that was probably the where that's important, Nocti will take note that this is probably a terrible place we're going into, and we'll go in.
Do you not intend on wearing the protective suit?
It should be fine, right?
I doubt it.
It wasn't.
It was in fact not fine.
It's not fine.
Nocti, as you move into, wait, no, that's not Nocti. Nocti, as you move into this area, you catch a glimpse of red garbed figures looking around for the source of the noise. What do you do?
Immediately drops to the floor on instinct and tries to stealth across to get to probably over there.
Okay, roll stealth check,
Across.
please.
I will. It'll be so good. Oh my gosh, it was so good.
Holy
fuck?
wait, what? The Nocti protagonist roles?
That's
So what you
right.
need to do now is you need to ask questions about the biggest like mysteries of the campaign and roll.
Yes.
So I'm forced to reveal them 50 episodes too early. That's what
Yes.
traditionally
Yeah.
happens right now.
What did he need the canisters for? It's driving me nuts.
Roll an Arcana check.
So she flattens herself
Smite
to the
me.
ground immediately. Oh, it's fine. I am the smoke. I am the mist. I am the smoke. I am the mist. As she slithers her way across the bottom here, just making her way over.
Okay,
I like to
You can
think they
see-
hear I am the smoke, I am the mist, and it helps convince them they didn't see anything.
exactly.
Yeah. Like
The
it's like a
voices.
small hypnotism.
Mm-hmm.
They are definitely looking around for the source of the noise, but this place has so many things that go boing, pow, bonk, that they're just kind of like, they've got an alert meter that's slowly going down. What do the other three of you do?
Is there any other paraphernalia in this locker?
No.
What color are these suits?
Brown, like leather, oiled leather. Very utilitarian.
Oh, I look brown. Mindful is going to attempt to move in a more automaton-esque fashion.
Okay. You're gonna do the robot?
Maybe, but it feels like it would kind of break Nocti's cover right now. She's doing great over there.
Listen, just because you're seen doesn't mean I will be. So, on your own.
Mindful like powers down the glow on his like embryo sac and kind of just like looks like he powers down in front of the door.
All right.
How tall are the
Come on.
ceilings here?
Ceiling's pretty tall here. It's gotta be at least like 12 feet.
Like if I were to fly up to the ceiling and just try to like, not Spider-Man, because I know I don't have like climbing, but if I wanted to just fly
Mhm.
across the ceiling stealthily, quietly, is that
Yeah,
possible?
you could roll a stealth check for that. I'd allow that.
Motherfucking,
Blast all the smoke away.
let me
More of
see,
an entrance now for you.
about 12.
Well,
Is the smoke covering me at all, or like,
they
no one's
don't
looking up? Like, no
notice
one
you.
ever looks
They
up, right?
Don't notice you.
Oh, okay.
That's
Oh,
why if you're the dungeon master, you should always put monsters on the ceiling.
Oh.
Facts.
Don't worry about that, by the way. That thing I just said. Literally, don't worry about
Are you still there?
There's definitely monsters on the ceiling.
it. Gaia, as you go soaring upwards, first off, some of this machinery is extremely tall. This whole place looks old, shut down, It's like there's a lot of sort of defunct foundries and stuff down by the docks, by the harbor. This is certainly one of them. It looks like it has been shut down for a while. There are a number of people wearing red robes in here. We're fiddling with machinery and just like turning it on and fueling it. There's also a couple of people here who they're wearing cloth masks. They've got hoods up. They're a lot more casual than the folks in the red robes. And there's a flesh golem standing in the middle of the room.
Oh, no.
Can I change my armor or my cloak of many fashions to be the same color as the ceiling? To camouflage.
Sure.
Oh hell yeah!
Big brain.
It's warehouse
Sorry.
chic. It's all the rage right now. Monos, what are you doing?
I'm pondering the fact that, to a degree, we're all flesh golems.
Right.
But then, except
differing build
Human
quality.
Guy.
I am a flesh automaton animated by neurotransmitters.
I guess human guy is not a flesh golem.
That's what except for him. This is tough. Are there open flames anywhere within sight?
Not. They're on the other side of this machine, unfortunately. The steam is going into this thing right here, so you can see the light from fire, but this machine it blocks your view for you to actually see any open flames. But you can tell there are open flames in here.
Gotcha.
There's an open flame in the room we're coming from as well, right?
Yeah,
'Cause-
they're the furnace
Because there
down
was
here
this
is
thing
lit.
down here. Yeah.
What's going on over here? If you peek through the door, like, can we see what's?
Roll a stealth
over
check to
here?
peek through the door.
Okay, perfect. Stealth, great. Oh, you know what? Reaction. I'm gonna use a feat. I'm doing it. It's a thing. I've got it. It's somewhere.
I swear I didn't make this up.
It's a reaction. Lucky, no, not lucky footwork. Aura's mark of fate. If you fail a saving throw, you can choose to succeed instead. No, that's a saving throw on an attack. Dang it!
Got anything else up your sleeves?
No, I don't even have hands.
That doesn't preclude you from having sleeves.
All right, roll a perception check with disadvantage because of the steam. Because you still get to look, you know.
Yeah. Perceptions. Disadvantage. Oh, yeah. That's
Okay.
good.
What's going on there is there's a guy in a red robe who walks around the corner, like kind of patrolling and searching for people, and just like turns and looks and sees a pair of ears, and then looks down and sees the rest of you. What do you do?
This isn't the bathroom.
What are you doing here?
I have to go to the bathroom.
That is not the bathroom. You must go now.
Yeah, obviously. Which way is the bathroom?
Back the way you came.
But there's got to
Find
be
the
one
barrel.
here.
I don't care. You must be gone from this place immediately.
Well, but like, if you could tell me what this place is, then I would know.
This is none of your business.
But I understand that. I just really have to go.
You do not share the sacred faith. We do not share the bathroom pass with you. Get out.
Well, I could be open to learning. What's the faith about?
Not right now.
Well,
You don't get to just
jump.
jump from complete outsider to the inner circle, okay? There's all these different layers you have to go through. Tests you have to run, gold donation levels. You have to bring a certain number of people in at each tier in order to progress to the next, all right?
Oh yeah, but like, but how am I supposed to know that if someone's gonna tell me? Isn't that your job?
I'd say roll a persuasion check or a deception
Rev-
check.
Reverse
you're, like,
Jehovah's
Trying
Witnessing.
to bamboozle
Yeah.
him. But you're not trying to bamboozle him. Right?
Yeah,
You're just talking. Aren't you?
Oh yeah, yeah.
That's not my problem. Your salvation is not my concern. You're asking me questions that don't concern me.
You're
We are on the
telling me that
cusp.
my salvation is on the line, and you're not willing to take 5 minutes
I
to tell
got,
me about
fuck, you
how
got
to...
mine.
What? That doesn't
That was a
sound right.
free lesson.
I assume I can perceive this guy's clothes while they're
Mhm.
conversing with Manos.
Yeah. You hear
Can
the
I
whole
roll a
thing.
history check for their uniform / for symbolism of the clock face mask?
No. You can wear a
No.
religion check.
Ah, okay. Me trying to figure out where R is in the alphabet. It's going to be an 18 plus a 1d4 from the Jack of all trades. 23.
The Brotherhood of Industry. Very new. They are industrialist mystics.
Huh.
They factory building and assembly lines and industrialization are sacred processes to them. They have many secret rituals designed to attract fortune to their various jobs. It's a little bit of a cargo cult, a little bit of a pyramid scam, and it's very new. It's not like an ancient thing at all.
So it's not associated with Cersei and their Magitech.
No, not at all.
Okay.
So you're not gonna help me save my eternal soul.
No, what I'm going to do is I'm going to close this door so you can find a barrel to piss in. And leave
Yeah,
by the
but
way you
like-
came. How did you get in here anyways?
Well, I don't know. Like you have to go to the bathroom and you start wandering around and like, you know what I mean? And like this place seemed like with the smells coming from this place, like it seemed like it was getting close to the bathroom. So I thought I'll keep walking. There's got to be a place for me to be here. And like, are you sure? Like you guys have to go to the bathroom somewhere.
This is
So,
a
like, there's
huge
gotta be an
factory
employee-
filled with machinery. The industrial rumbling alone. What would possibly make you think that this would be the bathroom?
Can I, like, while they're having this little dialogue,
all of you
like,
have
I
a
would just
lot
wanna,
of
like,
time.
attempt to karate chop, like, at the neck to knock this guy out? Like, I don't know if it's effective, but I'd like to just try to, like, knock this
All right, roll for
Oh.
initiative.
Okay.
Oh shit.
I'm glad you did
Please
it, 'cause if
bum
you
this
didn't, I was gonna
roll.
cast
Please
Suffocate.
bum this roll.
Oh, come on. We're on a team. Don't you want us to succeed?
It would be so funny if you did.
Do it for the story. Do it for the
It's more
vibe.
like a neck massage.
The Vulcan nerve massage.
Oh, no.
19.
What have I done?
Happy neck
Chiropractic
massage
chop.
day.
Now, just because I'm rolling initiative doesn't mean that everybody's like suddenly aware of you and is going to attack you.
Okay, good.
The moment somebody takes a directly hostile action, you roll for initiative. So if you're in the middle of talking and you say, I just shoot him, you still roll for initiative. It's not like you get to do that before you roll. Okay. Sort.
I had a 19
You did what you're doing here.
because I
Okay,
still can't
you-
figure out how to make this get on automatically.
That's fine. I'll take care of it. You go first. What would you like to do? You'd be aware if you wish of
he's got a
the
karate
incoming
chop, though,
judo
right?
chop.
Oh, okay. If I see her about the judo chop,
Mhm.
could I cast Mage Hand and try to cover this guy's mouth?
Yeah, you can do that.
Yeah, so I do that.
Why would you possibly think?
Shh. It's a big red finger. Shh.
Human guy, mindful. You are up next.
Also, I don't think I'm in the initiative.
Crap. What'd you roll?
Oh yes.
10.
Shh. No more words, only feelings.
Oh, mindful up next.
No tears, only dreams now.
Mindful reactivates and casts a minor illusion to like a jet of steam coming out like in this direction from this thing to try and block this line of sight.
Okay. Do you move through the door, or are you still standing on the other side?
Still standing on the other side. He's a conspicuous guy.
Mm-hmm. Right. Oop, oop. I'm going to give this guy an active perception check to see if he notices all this. Actually, there's no way he wouldn't have heard that conversation. There's a way he wouldn't have heard that conversation. He is very, very focused on the spinning dials on the crazy.
Bro's got to reach level 3. He's got to lock in.
There's a lot of hissing going on.
That's normal. Oh, you should see the snake cult people. You want to talk about hissing? Nocti, you're up.
All
You have
right.
advantage on this. With the
Hi-ya!
judo chop.
Okay, then I will roll it twice.
Strike you with my judo chop.
Let's go with the 19.
That's a hit. Roll
Die,
damage.
villain.
We will absolutely roll damage. I'm also gonna, if need be, I'm gonna add in the primal strike as well.
Hell
That's
yeah.
probably a good idea.
Okay. Technically, oh, hold on. No, that can't be right. Did I do
What
my
does it say?
character sheet wrong? My unarmed strike, normally like it's a set damage. Mine says 0.
What's your strength modifier?
Is that 1 minus 1?
-1.
The minimum damage you can inflict is 1.
Okay. We're gonna do 1 plus a D8.
Okay.
Let's hope that's good. Because I don't think 1 is gonna knock him out.
You chop him on the neck and break your own hand.
Plus additional 4. It's 5 points of bludgeoning damage.
5 points of shinobi damage.
Yeah, just coming in. Yeah. She makes the sound too.
Very heroic, yeah.
Tried.
Kia!
Gaia, you're flying on the ceiling. What do you do?
So am I getting like a surprise attack then if I attack since I have
Yeah, they have no idea you're here. You'll act with advantage, whatever you do here. They currently have this guy cut off, and they're trying to deal with him quietly.
Oh. Can I do that? Oh.
Well, you'd have to get
All
down
right.
from the roof unless you have a ranged ability that doesn't make too much noise.
No, I was just gonna drop down and huzzah.
Okay.
Do the
Huzzah.
Okay. Are you fighting to kill or knock out?
What is everyone else doing?
You're not talking to them at the
Knocking-
moment.
Nocti you saw was trying to do like a stunning knockout.
Oh. Okay, then knockout.
Okay.
Like the non-slicing part of the scythe, just
Descend from above like an avenging angel, conk him over the head, and he passes. He immediately just like folds like a pile of laundry.
Can we
That's
throw
what I was
him in
thinking.
this boiling shit?
What?
You gotta hide the body!
Say that
Yeah,
a
knock
hero
out someone.
can save us.
For no reason.
So we have to hide the body. I mean, I can drag him
immediately
down the
murder him.
hole. I can drag
Yeah.
him down the hole. It's fine. Assassin's Creed time. We gotta get rid of the body.
Don't worry, but it's not a body; it's an unconscious person who's still alive.
Okay,
You know the
well,
funny thing is,
Now.
I think I'm dressed in very similar robes to these guys.
True. You could be
fair.
a level 1. Take the mask.
Honestly, that's a good idea. Can I take the red cloak?
Yeah, you can do that.
All right, we're stripping him down.
In the hallway?
Well, back inside the room. Sorry, we'll take him back in.
Gaia, do you
Change it up.
do you want to drag him in through the door?
Yeah, that's probably a smart idea.
yeah.
Right. He is dragged.
Clearly, we're not good at this part.
Well, now it's his turn, and he's unconscious.
Oh, thank goodness.
Wait, did this guy not roll in? This guy must not have rolled in. Oh no, he rolled in, so he just didn't go that time. Manos, what do you want to do?
While she's taking his robes, I am gonna run and take that mask real quick.
Okay.
Pop on the mask because I already am wearing red robes. So maybe I'll blend in a little bit. And then I'm gonna stand outside the door, peek out, and just kind of go to the edge. I wanted to see if I could see like what the knobs are. Like, do any of these look like they're mission critical?
Roll a intelligence check.
Oh God.
Or a check with Tinker's tools if you are proficient.
I have calligrapher's supplies.
That will not help you.
Why do you have calligrapher's
Or
supplies?
forgery, obviously.
With what thumbs?
Because
And is mightier
because
than the sword.
I went all in
We're
on this
holding the quill
character
like this, man.
for the irony. That's why.
I'm pretty sure that the steam here turns this big thing and this big thing, and these things control the electrical output.
Wait, this thing is the output, and
Yeah.
these things are the. Okay.
So, These control
so then-
output regulation.
okay, but these control like the amount of steam. Looks like pressure
Well,
valves.
You haven't gone down there, but these don't control anything. They just monitor.
Oh, okay. I'll just then with my mask I'm gonna mosey over towards this panel, and I'm just going to I'm just gonna give a nod to the guy around the corner.
The guy
Roll a
knows.
deception check.
Okay. Deception, where are we at? Oh,
Praise
yeah,
be,
good.
Maker Jesus.
Good. Yeah.
Nice.
21.
Yeah.
Salvation in the machine. Is it just like and then I'm
The
gonna
guy gives you
start
2 thumbs up.
oh yeah, I'm just gonna I do have my padded gloves on still. So I'm just gonna like raise a padded hand up. like
Okay.
uh,
He goes back to what he was doing.
and then I'm going to go over the to these knobs and like start fiddling with them.
Okay.
Just just see what happens. A little
Mhm.
here, a little there.
Okay. Roll. 1 second.
Rolling up, touching your shit.
This is definitely not going to backfire at all for us.
No, this is going to be completely fine. Roll 1d20, please.
Cool.
Gnome's about to change the input pressure on the satisfactory model he built for this. Then let's see what happens.
Hope this goes well for us, guys.
As you flicker with things, the electrical lights in here, they start to like flicker. It's like a brownout.
Oh, okay.
Wait, a brownout?
Yeah.
Partial power outage.
Oh. I don't think
Yeah.
I've ever heard that before.
Is that and that's all the levers? They all do that. They all.
Well, you said you just started fiddling, right?
Yeah. Well, I'd fiddle with one and
Mhm.
see what the next one does.
Oh, no.
Because
The
you're just kind of
classic
fiddling with
mix
them.
of
You are starting to narrow things down, but you're not really isolating your variables properly because you're just fiddling with like them one after another.
Okay. Is there as I'm fiddling though, and I'm like peeking over my shoulder at this other guy, like what's he doing?
He's got a grease gun and a screwdriver, and he's trying to fix this spinning apparatus here is stuck. And he's like,
Can I walk over to him and be like,
Mhm.
you need a hand?
tend first to your own wealth.
Sorry, they just sent me down from level
Help not
3.
my brother, unless there's something in it for you.
Sorry, what was that? It's loud in here.
I said, help not thy brother, unless there's something in it for you.
Well, yeah, I mean,
What, you do, level
I want to
1?
look good. Yeah, I'm trying to make it to level 3, and like I thought if
Well,
I
you're
could
never gonna
help
do
make
that
it-
by offering people a hand.
Well, yeah, well, like, here's the thing: is like that. I just want this is it's selfish for me because I'm trying to get to the next level, but I can't do that if this place is running like a shit show. So I need it to run more efficiently, and so therefore,
And I have
if we get
planned
this,
fixing this so that I can look good. So
okay, I can understand that, but I cast suffocate on him with my mage hands, try to unconscious choke the life out of him.
roll it.
All right, hold on.
That escalated.
He has to make a. He has to. No, wait. What is this? You create a pair of grasping hands around the invisible blah, 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 on a wait. On a hit, but there's no. I guess it's just my spell attack. Okay.
Yeah.
It's the password. Fuck you, pay me.
Yeah.
13.
What happens?
He if it requires air to okay, so he's restrained as
Mhm.
a hand crush their throat or bodily
Mhm.
equivalent. If he requires air, begins to suffocate and can survive 1 plus its con rounds.
Mm-hmm.
Minimum of 1 round. And then it becomes unconscious and can't regain hit points until it can breathe again.
Okay, well his con mod is 0, so I'm pretty sure he has 1 round.
It can make a strength or dexterity check against a spell save.
But that's on their turn, right?
If he's still conscious, yeah, on his turn.
Mhm. Okay. Anything else?
Yeah, no, I'll just slowly like sleeper hold this guy with my mage hands.
Sleep.
Didn't seem like the negotiations would grow. I very much misunderstood the philosophy of this cult.
I'm getting confused. It's time to choke someone out. Mindful, what do you do?
I'm just gonna cast minor illusion on this like jet of steam between Manos and this guy to the south again to try and just partition him off while Manos does he's Manosing over there.
I didn't set him on fire this time.
True.
Improvements.
You've failed yourself.
I mean, there's still time after he's unconscious.
Help me
You're muted.
+1 XP. Do what Guy said. Just throw him in the furnace, right? The guy rolled a 4. He does not see through your subterfuge.
Oh.
All right. What kind of save is it?
It is you have a choice of strength or dex against my DC of 15. Oh, come on.
Oh no.
Great.
Wait. Yeah, I think hold on.
Whoa.
There's a thing. I swear there's a thing. Where is this? Oh, come on.
While we look to see how this is going to resolve.
Let
Found it?
me look. No. You guys, you keep
Yeah.
going.
While you look, just go ahead and call in when you do find it. Nocti, you would be up next.
Oh no.
It's around the corner.
Okay. All right.
I found it.
What is it?
So we
Lucky to be born. I can, if he's making an attack roll, skill check, or saving throw, I can impose disadvantage on the roll with
Okay.
my lucky to be born feat.
Ooh.
I knew it. I knew I had it. Finally. Shh. Go to sleep.
And And we'll just have him be unconscious. He's a mook.
Yeah.
Okay, so we don't have
Let's
to worry
go.
about him anymore, right?
1d4 hours.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You got time.
That's-
What would you like
okay.
to do next?
Okay. So we have established that we are destroying things in here. Nocti would like to climb on top of this.
Okay.
Then, and also just, I guess we're gonna take our sickle and just start using it as a saw as we try to cut through some of this.
Okay, this is made
yeah.
out of metal.
Yeah.
It's also really hot.
oh,
Industrial sabotage.
And it's designed, it's not only made out of metal, but the metal is thick enough to like withstand pressure. It's not,
oh, okay. So that's probably a
sheeting.
terrible idea of like opening a pressure cooker.
oh no, you feel free to do that. I'm just saying that the sickle
Oh.
may or may not. It's about the sickle's ability to pierce that strong of metal.
Oh, okay. Are there valves or other things maybe much easier to
What you
hit,
see
like
is
dials?
what you get.
Oh,
Take a look at the
balls.
map. Find something you want to mess with.
Oh, I don't want to mess with the person because Nocti's not good at that. Okay.
Highly relatable. Extremely relatable character.
Why did I have all the wrong skills for this project? All right. Is this a staircase or is that like
Yes.
a conveyor belt?
Nope. It's
Okay.
a staircase that goes up.
Oh. No, not yet. Let's not do that. Okay. All right. You know what? I'm going to have her with the red cloak on.
Mhm.
We're going to just try to move past and come next to this other companion, this other, I guess, enemy. And keeping her head down is just going to try to press some buttons and go like, fuck you. And we'll try to do a button press and then, yeah.
Roll a deception check for me, please.
Oh, that's not good for me.
Must have been the wind.
Must have been, who did that?
You're trying not to be awkward as you walk up in the cloak.
Yeah. Well, it's an 11.
Well, this cult is full of awkward people.
Oh, good. I'm going to fit right in.
You could be level 2 in no time.
Yes.
So this whole thing, it's just knobs. Except for, like, they're not knobs. These are dials. They're measuring things. The
Oh.
only interactive element is a valve right here. It kind of looks like a big screw. You know, it's got the Phillips head in it. It
Yeah.
definitely screws on and off.
Okay.
That's the only thing that's interactable.
Okay. All right. If we're going to lead into the awkwardness, purposely trying to set them off, is their hand like on that thing?
There's no handle on it.
Oh, no. The screw thing part of it that adjusts?
There's no handle on it.
Oh,
It's clearly a big thing that unscrews, but all it has in it is an indent like a screw.
Will her sickle fit in there?
Poorly, but yes.
Will the bagel fit in there?
Yes, but
Giant
it doesn't have a lot of
novelty
torsion.
screwdriver.
Can I try to use the bagel as a turning key for this?
You're trying to do the thing where like you stripped the screw, so you put a rubber band there, and you know that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Rubber band sickle it and then try to turning it.
Roll a strength check with disadvantage for using the wrong tools.
Well, okay. You know what?
It's stuck on there.
The
It's
wrong
stuck there
tool if it
good.
works.
This guy's starting to question his existence as he watches you stuff a bagel into his primary source of fucking
Yeah.
revenue.
The 13. Trying to keep this purposely awkward. She'll whisper, "You want to see my abs?"
The hell are you? Please roll a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
Just release the pressure valve.
Roll a bagel saving throw.
Listen, we're trying anything here. It's a dirty 20.
Okay. Okay. And I got a
Suck it.
12.
It's the abs comment. Got it.
The abs comment throws. So you are able to move your head out of the way as you unscrew this thing, and the pressure is strong enough and it's old enough that the rest of the threads just strip out, and it fires into this guy, this piece of metal moving at a very, very rapid rate.
Oh no.
Holy
There is an incredible bang as he flies into the wall, and his head is turned into paste.
Oh no!
The thing is embedded in the wall where his head used to exist.
Oh, you hit him with the medieval railgun.
This thing is now belching white hot steam.
Cool. Cool.
You take
She's just
3 points of fire damage from scalding.
not a problem. We'll happily take that. It's fine. It's fine. And she's just gonna keep walking as if like nothing happened. He's fine. He's just
Well-
gonna wake up after a nap.
Human guy, I have great news. That fake steam spout you were making, you've now got the real thing.
Oh, excellent. Human guy is going to make an
Oh,
investigation.
I'm sorry. It's not your turn. I was just commenting on that. It's Gaia's turn.
Oh, my bad. Go ahead, guy.
I don't know, Garnet. Yeah, it's me, Garnet.
You probably just saw this guy get absolutely, like, faster than the eye could blink, just splattered.
We kill it now?
I didn't mean to.
Collateral damage.
And this guy is unconscious. The one that
Yeah, he's been. You have 2 unconscious cultists and 1 exploded. Chunky salsa.
we're like on assassinate mode. Like we're trying to be quiet.
Yeah.
Or-
Yes, you are trying to be quiet. That was very loud.
Oh man, I failed on so many accounts.
It's okay. It just sounds like an industrial accident.
That's right. There's no OSHA here.
To be
It's
fair, these guys don't seem overly concerned with each other. So
also true.
Yeah, fuck you, got mine.
I just throw this guy in either the fucking boiling stuff or in the hole, whatever movement allows.
The boiling stuff isn't open anywhere because it's a pressure thing, so there's no like open thing there
Oh.
unless you want to use your incredible strength.
I'm trying to be
Flex.
quiet, so I'm just like dragging this body away, I guess.
Okay, we'll just put him down the hole.
Yeah, I'm on cleanup duty. so
The dead
I
body
just-
or the unconscious ones.
I guess this dead one.
Okay.
He seems the
The-
most exposed, right?
What's left of its head is embedded in the brick wall.
Oh.
So it's like dangling from the neck down is dangling, but still like stuck to the wall.
Okay, never mind. I'll maybe just
You-
drag the
Use a
unconscious.
strength check. You're
thought-
very strong.
Oh, well, there's a mess and okay.
There's a mess.
Oops.
A problem
I'm
that
not-
only you can solve.
I'm not strength.
If you get near there,
strong.
you will take scalding damage from the steam as well. By the way.
Close to where Nocti is, or the
Yeah.
Manos?
Yeah, I should try to put something. Hang on, I've got a passenger who's making this a little bit challenging.
No.
is it a big steam spray or is it like
Don't
a
move your
focused
passenger.
blast?
It's
Like that.
negotiating right now. Oh,
Trade offer.
Oh shit.
I wish you could hear this purr.
so freaking cute.
So yeah, that's the area of death.
Cool.
Okay, and is the guy coming this way at all?
You definitely when that bang goes off, everybody turns.
Cool. That was
Okay.
planned.
Cool.
Can I fly above the steam? How much movement? would that
Absolutely.
take? I
Absolutely.
have 40 movement, so can I
Mhm.
just go stand next to Nocti or something?
Yeah, you can do that.
And I'll just hold an attack for if anyone gets close.
Okay. Put a
I'm so
target
sorry.
marker on yourself.
I didn't mean to kill that guy.
It's okay, it happens.
Okay.
In there.
You know.
Dude's unconscious. Monos, the hands of fate. What would you like to do?
Firstly, the thing that this guy was working on, is there a way for me to do the equivalent of like turn it off, turn it back on?
No, it's physically stuck.
It's just physically
It's like a
stuck.
piece that's jammed. So
What does it look like it does?
it spins very fast and generates electricity.
Oh, it's a generator. Okay.
Why it's open to the air like this? Great question.
Yeah, interesting to put this weak point on the. Is there a noticeable? Can I determine why it's stuck?
Corrosion. It's been off for a long time, and there's just buildup in the track. The lubricant is gone, and there's a bunch of gunk, metal gunk sticking it up.
Oh, okay.
Looks like a job for the hands of fate.
You're a handyman, right?
That was what I was getting at.
Well, here's your problem.
Yep.
That's gonna be $570.
I'm gonna pick up whatever this tools this guy had and try to grease the machine, finish the job.
Great. Roll a dexterity check with disadvantage.
While we're here.
I'd be using my mage hands probably, but I will still roll a dexterity check as I attempt anyway.
Now, if you're using you can do intelligence if you want, or whatever your spellcasting modifier is. It makes more sense if you're using your mage hand.
My dexterity is better than my spellcasting modifier.
Oh, then you have to use your hands. If you're
Well,
using
actually,
your,
it's not.
and if you use your hands, you have disadvantage because
Oh, it's a nat 20.
Wow.
Pro just turns up and does their job.
Goodbye.
Bro, why didn't you just come and subcontract for the villain?
Make that money.
Fuck you, got mine.
I just decided to mage hand it.
Just writing up an invoice with a collector for stores.
roll a dexterity saving throw, please.
Okay.
Just make him go
what's
bankrupt.
That's my dex save. Okay.
No, for contractor billing.
18.
It starts spinning immediately, generating large, dramatic, probably not accurate to the laws of physics, but this is a superhero thing, bolts of electricity that are sparking everywhere. You avoid getting zapped by one of them.
Oh,
One of
Oh.
them?
okay. So
You smell cooking ham.
Oh no.
are they cooking people?
What?
Is that what this thing does? People.
No, but when that much electricity runs through an unconscious guy who can't get out of the way,
Oh
yeah.
no, we murdered another person?
We?
I was gonna say, don't,
Collective we.
I was gonna say, human meat is supposed to taste and smell like pork.
that was a reference indeed.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no.
Okay, that thing is now spinning, and the lights in the place, boom, they all fire up.
I'm gonna be level 3 in no time. and then I'm gonna leave this place and go try to rejoin. And I guess as I approach, if I can, could I try to like hold some of the steam back with the mage hands? I don't know if that's probably not possible.
It's
Is
the
it?
size. The hatch is the size of a dinner plate, and it's exuding more force than the mage hands would be able to withstand because they can only do like 10 pounds of force, right?
Yeah.
So unless you can do way more than that, like it's got to be a lot of pounds per square inch.
I
The
just try
PSI
to
here is nutty.
probably just try to limbo under the steam and then
Roll an acrobatics check.
This boy is born to be a bureaucrat.
Jamaica.
Okay.
14.
You singe your face, but take no actual damage.
But I was wearing the mask.
The mask is now dripping with condensation, but you take no damage.
Okay. That's it.
Okay. A character. Nah, he wouldn't have entered stealth. There's no reason for that. One of these guys wearing the cloak and the mask, and not wearing red robes or any religious iconography, walks down these steps, looks over at you because you're the only one who steps fully around the corner, and goes,
Oh, to me?
"Yeah, oh, stop that."
I take my paw with the padded gloves, and I kind of have to like use my arm and my hand to fold down some of the fingers, and I just give him the bird. because that seems to be the kind of their shorthand here.
Makes another rude gesture at you and then turns around and just like walks over this way.
Yeah, I mean, the last guy told me to fuck off, so
Mindful, it is your turn.
Mindful is going to lean out of a door, do a little rotation in the jar to see if there are any active mines around here, apart from the unconscious one. Senses for danger. I'm going to cast my Eldritch Blast in the form of a plug.
Okay.
It has quite a few hit points and a strength
Do that
modifier
number
of
because I'm going to start
+3.
recording them.
Okay, hit points equal to 10 times my level, 70.
okay.
Oh, actually, because I'm using both Eldritch Blast things, it's 70 plus 50%, 105, and a +4 strength modifier until I stop concentrating on it.
Ooh.
Okay. Well then. That's
Patience
decent.
is a virtue.
Actually,
We're the best.
yes, it is.
We're the best
Cool.
cult members that this place has. We're
You can
fixing
walk
all
right
it.
through then.
Mindful looks towards the remnants of brain activity that appear to be squelched on this wall. How's he looking?
The brain is on the ceiling. Like, the splatter radius was pretty severe. That was a lot of force.
I see we're remaining non-lethal. Joins the other two. Other
Is that
three,
it for you?
pardon me. Yes.
You hear a voice yelling. I'd like all of you to roll perception checks to see if you can hear what it is.
Oh no.
Okay, a 6.
Perception.
14 was your acrobatics, right?
14 was my acrobatics, yes.
Okay.
Perception is
All right.
30.
Nocti, what you got?
17.
Okay, so
18 overall.
it's done. It's done. The actualization is upon us.
Actualization. Thanos, hands of fate. What did you do?
Oh no.
I think I just made level 3.
Did you solve it?
This guy's super dead. There's a flurry as the Red Robes cultists run towards this staircase.
What?
Pushing past each other rudely to climb up it. Actually, I think it starts over here. So yeah, they'd be over here. Oopsie. And this guy, he's dead. He got splattered by electricity. So, rip.
All right. Well,
Very,
Nocti,
very.
what do you do?
wearing the red robes, we'll actually try to match the energy and investigate as she heads over to see what the others are looking at.
Okay.
Ooh, I
you
love
don't have to,
actualization.
they're distracted. You don't have to roll a deception check. You can move as far as you'd like.
Oh, sweet. Yeah. We're gonna just stay right above this grate, but close enough that we can see things, but also keeping a side eye on the flesh golem.
Mm-hmm.
I know
The
what
flesh
they're
golem is
excited
also
about.
wearing a very red robes, but it's like not tailored, you know? It's more like just a curtain somebody put on, a tent somebody put on top of them.
What's that tabard?
And it's wearing a mask.
Okay. Okay.
All right. You see all of them are staring at this huge furnace, and heat is just radiating out of it. That's what they're looking at as they're like trying to climb up. They're only trying to climb up this so they can be at eye level with this window into the furnace here.
Oh. Oh, dang it. Well, now I'm curious.
Gaia,
Can I
what do you
move a
do?
little bit more? Oh, sorry.
How much?
No,
How much
never
did you move?
Let's just leave me there. I'm good. Let's wait for the rest of the group.
You have one more square. Gaia, go ahead.
Okie dokie. Everybody's so far away. Look. I do shit. Everyone's so far. Everyone else is pretty much melee, right? Manos and Human. You guys are both. Are you guys ranged or melee?
I can do a lot of range.
And the person named after Hands is actually a spellcaster, so long range.
Do you guys do spells or any attack or multi-attack things?
Mostly just spells.
Okay. I'll just pat Human guy on the head and give him super speed.
Okay. Plus 20.
I
speed
appreciate
and
your
dash.
contributions.
Brace ya, and I fly over and end my turn. Oh, you're muted.
I was just singing the "Where the Hell Are All My Tabs" song. Monos, you're up.
I use my rabbit hop to get 15 feet, and then I'll dash. And I don't know if I'll dash. Hold on. How far we gotta go? Yeah, 15 plus what do I got? To 45. So yeah, I guess I'll just rabbit hop and dash.
Okay.
Or not dash. I guess I can't dash, can I?
What kind of action is dash?
Well, I can dash. It's an action, right? Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. Okay. So I'll just keep moving. I'll keep moving all the way up to the spot. Just here to see if I can. What's it look like?
It's a lot of fire. Roll a perception check for me, please.
Bro, I can't see shit.
That's
This
bright.
mask is terrible.
That's so bright. Oh, ow, sunspots.
That's it.
As you say that, the cloaked dude down here who got flipped off, you use your action to do the buff, right? What'd you use your action for, Gaia?
I can't do much. So
You want to
I'm
stealth,
melee.
or are you just flying casual?
I can try to stealth as an action, even though I'm
Roll it. Roll it.
I try.
You
This
got
guy
your
sees you flying
1d4.
through
You
the
got your
air.
1d4.
Oh yeah.
All trades.
14. This guy doesn't see shit.
Let's go.
He's just sitting here, kind of bored and not bored and annoyed, like, oh, something's happening. Oh, but not frantic like the others. And as you fly here, Gaia, you can see the other guy. He's just rifling through these boxes, just tossing things out, flipping them. Mindful, what do you do?
Mindful, sensing that something big is about to happen, is going to use one of his abilities he hasn't used yet, which actually he also has a flight speed and has a much higher speed now thanks to the Gaia buff. So I'm gonna fly over to here. Mindful is going to try and stare into the furnace and see if there's a sentience in there.
There isn't. Nope, there is. No, there isn't. No, there definitely is. No, okay. It's like flickering in and out.
Does it have a malevolence to it? Can I do an insight check on what's inside?
Roll an insight check.
It's going to be a 6, boss.
It's really hard to tell. Like, it's not normal at all. The vibes are so strange. Just like fragments of just instructions and not orders. Like, I command you to do this, but like, execute this, then do this, if then else statements.
Okay. What Mindful is going to do is Mindful is going to drop the concentration on the plug over here. And Mindful is going to prepare an action that if it seems like the being inside the creature is a being inside the furnace is a being of evil, he is going to cast his Eldritch Blast legally distinct Green Lantern energies into this valve box for the generator in an attempt to block it.
Okay. Bigus Brainus. Don't worry about the roll that I just made at all. It's not to worry about.
Okay.
The flesh golem notices a flying brain bot. And just sort of stares.
Greetings, citizen.
One of the cultists shoves his way past and starts raising his hands before the thing. Bestow upon me, bestow upon me, bestow upon me. This guy runs over here and uses his action to shove this guy.
What?
Absolutely knocks him on his ass. And starts doing the exact same thing. Bestow upon me, bestow upon me.
Oh.
Nocti, what do you do?
Okay. I guess since we're past the part of saving people, we'll like to also run up and push.
Bestow upon me.
Yeah.
All right. Roll a athletics check.
Yep, that's definitely what I'm known for. Where's my athletics? Oh, good. Oh man, I keep forgetting I'm not athletic. Oh.
It's a lot easier when you're turned into something.
Yeah, I was like, I know, but it feels like that'd be very obvious right now to turn into something.
Oh yeah, that would.
Ah!
Oh my god.
Boy.
Hi, it's a 1. It's me.
You get shoved off and land on this crate. You take 6 points of damage,
Okay.
Damn.
and then it's very, very hot this close to the thing.
It's very hot.
And as you're shielding your eyes, you see an enormous set of mandibles for a moment inside, and eyes burning hotter than the furnace itself.
Oh,
Burning,
no.
lidless yellow eyes with a single dot pupil, staring manically, hatefully out of the furnace.
Okay.
Is there anything else you can do on your turn? You moved, you fell, you used an action to shove, you have a bonus action and a little bit more movement.
Is it free to telepathically ask what you can see?
Okay. It's under my bonus action. I didn't think I could do it unless I was a different subclass, but I guess it's listed here. I'll go ahead and wild shape.
Into what?
We're going to keep it safe back to our snake with amphisbian. I don't know how to say it.
Amphisbana.
Thank you. I was so close. Amphisbana.
Okay.
Noxy, what do you see within?
Anger. It's very ugly.
Evil?
Yes.
That will trigger my held action to start blocking off all the steam that's turning this turbine.
Okay. And that's 135 hit points.
105 hit points, strength
Okay.
modifier of +4.
Okay. Your ready action goes off, and this thing appears. Is it inside the pipe?
Yes.
Okay. There's a grinding, creaking sound of metal stretching and expanding. Gaia, what would you like to do?
Oh, I should go hit something.
That's our Gaia.
Who needs to be hit? This zombie guy or this guy? What the fuck is that?
That's my magic.
Oh shit. Who's been hit?
I mean, I am, but it's not bad.
The bad guys. Who's been hit?
No, nobody except for the ones that are shoving each other.
Yeah. The other ones we've already taken out.
And they haven't done any damage to each other. They've just been knocking each other prone.
Wait, there's
These
a
guys-
monster in this thing? What is this?
Potentially. These guys
It is-
seem like they are potentially things that will need to be dealt with, these hooded lads.
Is there a dude in here?
There's something in
There
there.
is something starting to manifest inside. It does not fully exist within this world yet. But when the power turned on properly, when you fixed the generator, it started appearing.
Whoops.
And Nocti is in here?
Yep, that's
Fell
me.
down in front of it, and is now a two-headed snake. No, double-sided snake?
Double-sided
Double-ended.
seems better. Double-ended snake. Yeah, yeah, that's a good description.
Cat dog, but it's just snake.
So is this whole thing open? Where this looks open?
No, that is closed, but you can see through it. It's like enchanted glass or transparent aluminum or something. You can
Okay.
start, if you look in it, you can start to see like just the mandibles and the eyes of this thing starting to appear.
Very bad things. But it's
An
not
am-
complete yet, though, is the key phrase, right?
Mhm.
Oh.
Okay.
An amphis. I can't read that.
Snake,
Is that a
snake.
person?
That is the wild shape of Nocti.
Oh, okay.
Am friend shaped.
Just fly up to here and hit this guy.
That guy's
He's
prone.
prone.
Mm-hmm.
So
You have
advantage?
advantage.
Yes.
Okay. I'll do that extra thing where I can push him 15 feet. So,
Oh boy.
That's
And-
probably not going to be necessary, but you go.
oh, is he dead?
These guys are pretty squishy. Roll your
Huh.
attack.
Okay, then I'll turn it off. I don't want to waste it. Rolling.
Oh, is that 22 points of damage?
Yeah.
He had 9.
What?
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
I
The
think
sight
these are
comes
kind
down,
of just
there's a
humans.
flash, and he's bisected.
And I'll just
Cool.
extra attack the next guy.
Who is not prone, but you're flying. So guess what? You have advantage. You always have the high ground.
Yay!
All right, Obi-Wan.
Well,
Not
that's
as good
only
of a
9,
roll.
so you kill him.
18. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's only a little murder.
It.
Are you done?
Yeah, that's it. And I will
Okay.
just maybe stand here to reach for Nocti in a non-technical mechanical way to try and see if they need help or something.
Yeah. Just grab one of the heads and like pull her up.
Okay.
Monos, it's your turn.
I guess if we can see this thing forming, I colted too hard, so I'm going to run over to these cables and try to tug on them.
Okay. Roll a strength check.
Or yeah,
an Arcana check.
We'll try with my mage.
Mm-hmm.
And
Rolling,
so-
yeah. Roll Arcana, actually. Let's do Arcana. It's magical athletics.
Oh my god, is that the creature? That thing is hideous.
Mm-hmm.
17.
Okay. Snap. You pull it out and it snaps, and now there's a cable flailing around with electricity on it. Just
What happens to the big monster in the container? Anything?
it's like fade out, fade in, fade out, fade in.
Then
been
I
destabilized
guess
further.
with bonus action, technically bonus action, I can finger gun.
Okay.
So I'm gonna
Glad you
finger
finished
gun
that
some more of
sentence
these
because I was getting
cables.
weird for a moment.
So
Who's getting the
I'll
pew-pew?
roll. They're I mean it's +7, but they're static.
Who's actually getting the pew pew?
Oh, the cables.
Got
More
it.
of the
Okay.
cables.
Bang. So that's what? 6 damage?
6 damage to the cables.
You snap another one, like just bang, bang with 2 shots. The first one frays it, the second one releases it. There's
No, he's
sparks
escaping the
falling from-
cable box.
Yeah.
Sparks are like now falling from different places as electricity is surging in bizarre, again, non-electrician accurate ways throughout this entire building. There's just like sparks raining down, Star Trek bridge getting hit, consoles exploding, the like. Anything else?
No, I think that's what I can do.
Okay.
These are in different robes. Are they higher level? Like a
Level
level 4?
So here's the funny thing. They're not wearing any iconography.
Oh. Wait, are they just employees? Like we were just
This one runs, looks like he's running straight towards you, Monos, and keeps going and uses his action to dash and uses his bonus action to dash. And as he passes, you hear him saying something along the lines of, "Oh, fuck this. This is not, they're not paying me enough for this crap."
that's fair. Release
The
them.
hired muscle is out. Mindful, what do you do?
How am I feeling about the status of my blockage?
Well, Metamucil can only do so much, you know what I mean?
I was thinking the same thing. Thank you.
I'm going to inflict damage on your thing real quick. It's lasted for 1 round, and it has taken 26 damage.
Wow. Okay, then Mindful's just going concentrate on holding the steam back to slow down this turbine.
One by one, in the huge like metal ducts and stuff, you see bolts starting to go.
Yeah, he's doing like a power pose in the air. You know, he's selling it with the arms out.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay. As the hateful thing inside the furnace continues to phase in and out of reality, Nocti, it reaches for you.
Oh,
Its massive claw phases through the window
no.
as it reaches out to strike.
Please don't touch me. I don't want that.
A 19, you only take 5 points of damage
Okay.
because it's only half here. And oh no, that was the claw, not the whip. Okay, no, that's oh, and it radiates fear. I need you to make when you start your turn, you'll have to roll a wisdom saving throw.
Well, that's great.
Monos, the flesh golem stares at you and looks at what you're doing. It doesn't otherwise respond. This guy is extremely dead. This guy is also dead. Nocti, what do you do?
I have
These
to make
guys
my
never got rolled in.
wisdom.
Holy crap. Okay, I'll roll them in. What was that?
I have to make my wisdom saving throw, right?
Correct. Against fear.
All right. This will be fine. Wisdom's pretty good for me. Not that great, but it's a 16.
A 16 saves.
Yes.
Oh
yes.
You're. What would
Probably
you like to
because she's getting pulled up by Gaia. She feels safe in the hands of her protector. But one head, while being pulled up, the other one will make unblinking eye contact. Also, I don't know if snakes can blink, so maybe that's the default here. But that's
got
the
a side
impression we're
blink.
trying. Yeah, the little side blink. But we're going to choose to not do that in this moment as she gets
Okay.
kind of pulled up at this moment.
All right. Looking directly at it, those mandibles, which seem to be as much chitinous as they are metal. This thing is a fusion of exoskeleton and machine.
Return
else?
from whence you came, foul beast.
Please.
Is there anything else?
So this is this big furnace. I notice there's all these vents. Is there a way to like close any of those vents to try to rip some of the oxygen or air out of that?
Yeah, you could do that.
All right.
How are you going to go about it? They're very hot.
It's gonna suck, but
Okay.
there's not a lever for that, right? Like conveniently.
If there's a lever for it, you don't see it.
Oh, that's a bummer.
Oh wait, no, that's
these
what this
two
little,
down
this little
here?
thing right here is. And this
That-
little thing right
okay.
here. Yeah, those would be the,
Okay.
the levers for that.
Okay. How big is this snake?
Are those two to the south just shoveling coal into this thing?
I forgot to roll them in, so they've been staring in awe this entire time. I have added them in now.
They've just been hanging out.
They've been trying to move
Ooh.
that thing of coal because like their next performance review is coming up, and they can't afford to look like they've been slacking.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
And,
No, that
but
makes
it's really heavy, and they're both finance bros, so like they've only started going to the gym recently. They aren't really all the way there yet.
That's fair.
My
Move the snake
expertise is in Web3.
She'd like to run to that one on the south side, grab the lever with her mouth, and pull it down. If we need to, we can use it as like a bite, where she bites the lever to drag it down.
Okay. No, I think you'd be able to interact with it in that capacity.
Cool. All right.
All right.
Do I
Anything
need
else?
to roll, or is it just guaranteed
No.
like that closes on that side?
It's an item reaction. It works.
Oh, perfect. Easy then. Okay. Then we're going to go ahead and bite then, since we didn't have to use our action to do that.
All
10
right.
feet. Perfect. We can reach this one.
Okay.
It's going to be a bite attack with one head first. And hopefully it goes well because we do have a multi-attack, which we will then attack with the other head as backup if it doesn't go well. First one. Did I type it wrong? No.
You want the slash before the R.
Oh, that's it.
Unfortunately, that's a subreddit of 1d20.
Oh. A 16 for the first
That's
one.
a hit. That's
Okay.
that's a bite. That's a chomp.
That's a chomp. All right. I'm just going to use this right here and just tell. Oh, that connected. 13.
Okay. That kills the guy.
Good. All right. We're
Good.
too
There's
far
blood
away to
going
hit the
everywhere.
other
It's
guy.
Woo, woo,
We're at this
my
point where I
promotion.
guess Nocti's gonna have to be comfortable with murder. But yeah, she's gonna look over at the other guy with the other head, and it's just going to. This time we'll try to blink just with one eye. You're
Okay.
next.
Snakes cannot
Okay.
blink. I googled it.
Oh dang it. Okay. Fair enough. Then you're gonna see like the action, but without the blink part.
I get it.
Yeah. Okay. That's that.
Okay. Gaia, it's your turn. What do you do?
So this zombie guy's just watching Manos, or is he?
Yeah.
Bro's just chilling out.
So what's our objective? We're killing these bad guys.
You popped up out of here from a grate and never asked anybody what was going on. You just started snuffing people.
we
No,
have
you're
That's
kind
why I
of
was
correct.
confused.
in
But-
this case we've kind of just started a terrorist attack.
So no one's asked these people what's in there.
Nobody's talked to them at all. Actually,
Okay.
there has been
That-
conversations, but they were kind of circular monos conversations for the most part.
Oh, is Nocti being grabbed by this guy? Oh, I just saw your icons.
Not
inside of this
anymore.
guy.
Not
No,
anymore.
no,
Oh,
we're good.
Oh, okay. It's just your icons different. Okay. I'll just go and grab this guy. And
Okay.
intimidation vibes. What the hell is in there?
Okay. Roll intimidate.
Intimidate. Intimidated. 24.
The actualization of our productivity and a collection of capital in order to accumulate additional wealth through mass media.
English, damn you! And I
Ow.
slap him.
Speaking
It's
emails.
gonna make us a lot of money. It's a factory spirit,
Spirit?
and I'm the only one left. I'm the only one left. I'm rich.
What if we want to be rich?
Well, fuck you. You aren't even level 1. You don't know the secrets of how to talk to that thing. I do. You can't kill me.
I could.
No,
Top
but
three of us needs to say the
don't.
Gaia.
Money.
Don't. Oh, how do we talk to it? What language does it speak?
I'm not telling you. You have to. I have to talk to it.
I just intimidated you. You need to
Yeah,
tell
I know.
me
And that's why I
that.
told you anything instead of just telling you to piss off because you're not at least rank 1.
As a free action, can I change my cloak of many fashions to match his and be like, look, I'm level 1.
No, you're not. You would know all that.
I'm about to attack you if you don't tell me what I need to hear.
Look, it's complicated, okay? I can't explain it to you. It's gonna take like 10 minutes to explain it to you. Just let me up there and I can do it.
Do what?
Communicate with it. So it'll become the nexus of a new engine of industry. We'll be able to mass produce whatever we want.
Oh, it's an engine?
Yes, that's-
Cool. What are you trying to make?
I haven't really thought that far. I didn't think I was going to be actually in line to be the one in charge of it. What are they? How about ships? Yeah, ships are good. We can put all the mom and pop
I
shipbuilders
like
out of
ships.
business.
Do you make dragons? I want a pet dragon.
You know what? We'll build a dragon. We'll build a dragon. It'll be a big, beautiful dragon. It'll be the best dragon. Everyone says it.
Big, beautiful dragon. It'll be the best dragon. Okay.
They're not sending their best dragons.
Guys, do we want to keep this one? Apparently we need to operate this with language.
Yes.
How?
Yes, that's a yes. You're missing the deal of the century if you go with not yes.
Stare into a furnace and tell me that is not a creature of malevolence, Gaia, warden of the underworld.
Well, you want us... How do we kill it, Mr. Guy?
It's stopping its actualization.
What? You're still... Well, no, he wouldn't be able to hear you because that's direct communication. I don't know. They didn't tell us to kill it. They told us to put it in the center of our new factory. Make it build stuff. Make it turn levers and unplug it.
Can we turn it off?
Oh, why would you do that? We are going to be rich.
We want to... Hey, gang, are we killing this guy? Are we killing the monster in there, too?
That's a no and a no. You're not idiots.
I can kill this guy, I just don't want
You
to
are on
mess up.
the ground floor right now. You can get in.
Get
It's
it
gonna
on
be,
the
you know how
ground
hard
floor, he says.
you know how hard it's going to be to get into this later? Do you know what the capital investment is going to be? You can get that for a sliver right now. The long-term dividends are incredible.
You should not murder that person. They are your hostage.
Thank you. Listen to the brain.
I forgot how much
Incidentally,
movement I have. What was I? I came from here. I have 15 left.
Mhm.
Can I drag this
damn.
guy? Does that give me a movement?
You can
telling
fly
me
with
if I-
him. You can carry him and
Oh.
fly him.
I will carry him.
Okay, go
I'm
and put
gonna
yourself
set
where you
him-
are.
You
We'll set him next to me.
Okay.
Stare into the face of God, you cultist fuck.
All right, tell it we're friends.
Actually, it would be his turn. Okay. and an
My favorite
enormous
ritual
chain
song.
whip lashes out of the thing, wraps around his neck, and pulls him directly in. But because the whip is ethereal and he's not, he just hits it and splats. And his head is not entirely severed, just mostly severed as he clumps to the ground.
Oh fuck! He's so
Do
god.
you feel like getting in on the ground floor now?
Oh no! Like I
That's
got into the
gross.
wall though. Jesus.
So gross.
And as it looks towards you, Gaia, and you see more of its pieces, its four arms, its gnashing engine of a mouth in its stomach, grinding gears like a garbage destroyer. There's a hissing sound, a popping sound, and the boiler explodes. And we'll find out what happens next time on Ghaistala and the Ring of Virtue. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. This has been, yep.
No.
Were you watching the clock?
Yep,
Were you
yep.
watching the clock? Did you know this is coming?
We're fine. I'm sure this explosion will not be bad for us at all.
Yeah, it's episode 4, you know. As long as nobody sees the
It's
body,
a good
you'll be fine.
explosion.
Yeah, exactly. You successfully blew up the thing, which should stop the thing from summoning, and as long as you survive the explosion, nothing to worry about.
Totally thought this through.
Yeah, and I'll be rolling like 20d6 points of damage for the explosion next time on Ghaistala and the Ring of Virtue.